in Roll20. I think you guys are just looking at the photos right now.
I think so.
But the theater is ready. I don't know who all is going to be in there, so I just put everybody in from last session. Because I was thinking, like, what if you guys don't want Shara in there and maybe have her watch the kids or something? Because you don't know what else is going to be happening outside. Like, it could fully just keep storming magic rocks that murder people. Uh, because it is doing that. It currently still is.
I guess another question though is.
Wow.
That was funny. That was actually good and funny. But I do have Shara up. Oh, I need to get Raka up.
That one stealth.
Raka. Yeah, the magic rock hit Josiah.
Beginning has 2 ends, right?
Beginning. Yeah. Yeah. I-N and I-N-G.
Okay.
Raka is currently exhaustion level 5 as well.
Jesus.
Just like you, Teal, just by the way. So half the max HP.
So that potion isn't going to get rid of all the exhaustion, is it?
You don't know? You never drank it before.
Because I thought long rest just got rid of 1 exhaustion level.
It does.
But the potion might be special.
Might be.
To my memory, again, this is if I'm remembering rightly, I believe the full restore potion is going to take off like 4 levels of your exhaustion, give you some HP back, and I think it was like limited spell slots. Like it wasn't a long rest in a bottle, but it had like half the effects, or it was something along those lines.
It's like a better
Yeah,
like
that's what I remember.
Full disclosure, it's better than a long rest. In the terms of like if you're in a dungeon and you can't go to sleep, like even if you fell asleep, you'd only get rid of a level of exhaustion. Full restore is designed to give you back exhaustion. So it's like if you are wide awake in a dungeon, you literally can't go to sleep for the next 5 or 6 days. You take a full restore. Which would be a wild thing for us to do. I don't think we could ever truly do that. I think the most we've spent in like a dungeon-esque area is like 2 days, because of.
We had a whole campaign in a dungeon.
Yeah, but that was like 3 sessions.
I was going to say a whole campaign we abandoned very quickly.
Good point.
Yeah, see, you can't do it. It's not fun. Man, I was really trying to go by like the book and mechanics and shit, and it was so boring. So boring.
The things that were innovative when the game itself was innovative.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we've progressed past like it being innovative just by existing, then the stuff that had wouldn't be as exciting anymore.
True.
It was a redo, wasn't it? Like, because it was
It was
one of the original, if I remember right, it was like one of the original like 70s like mods, and then they like converted it into 5e.
Yeah,
they did.
And like you said, it didn't translate quite so well because everybody's used to like the modern 5e where you got everything going on, and then it's like that modern mechanics but with the old style didn't
work.
It was a cool concept though. I feel like if it got like homebrewed a bit to where there's like more story to the like dungeons and stuff, it'd be better.
Handled it perfect.
Oh yeah, for just like, running the book.
One, he was like, "Yeah, I threw the book out."
It was hard. It was hard making those decisions and trying to have fun.
At some point, we need to play Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh God.
What is that?
I'd rewrite it. I think that one's. I've read through it. It's tough. It's just The most dangerous dungeon crawl ever, M. Like, there's one where
Mhm.
like you put your hand in a hole and it's just gone. Like
Yeah,
hand-
Okay.
it's one of those where it's meant to like kill your character and make you start over and over.
yeah.
It's one of those ones where you create your character and you just name them character number 5 because you know you're not gonna have them very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like one of my favorite podcast, NADPod, they did a Tomb of Annihilation run live, and it took them 13 hours to finish it straight up. It was like a charity thing. They just did a whole 13 hours of Tomb of Annihilation, and their characters, I want to say, died multiple times with them like doing like a revivify or something at the beginning, or like they would
Uh-huh.
constantly fall. Like he was like, I run 10 feet this way. Okay, give me a perception check. Okay, you failed it. You fall into a spike pit. You lose half your HP. You're poisoned. You're restrained. You know, all this that. It was.
There's one room where if you stand in it for like 6 rounds, you just die instantly. It's like
Yeah.
power word kill if you stand in the room for like 6 rounds.
Wild. And so you can't stay anywhere for too long, which means that you can't do any like long rests or even a short rest.
It's just one room, and you don't know which room it is. It's one specific room where if you
Fun.
stand in it long enough, you just die.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else to be able to figure out that it's that room.
No, because it's just like an empty room to make you think that there's something else.
It
Yeah.
only happens if you close the door.
It what?
It only happens if you close the door.
The door.
So never close the door.
Never close the door.
Yeah, at that point, I feel like something like that, you kind of lose the aspect of D&D. I feel
Mhm.
like a thing like that would take a lot of metagaming.
Yes, it
Because
was.
like if you
Yeah.
just go into a random room, like
Mhm.
your D&D character isn't gonna be thinking like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what was it,
What
6 rounds? 36 seconds from now, there's a chance that we could all fall and die. But like at the same time,
Exactly.
I don't want to start over.
Exactly.
Yeah. True.
You'd have to really directly
Yeah, it's a lot of situations like that. That would be like a fun, I wouldn't say campaign, but like a fun, I guess, like
one shot.
module.
Multi-shot.
It wouldn't be really like a campaign, because like
Mm-hmm.
I guess that'd be kind of like playing a game, because like
Yeah, it's
maybe I
like
don't see
storyline.
it, but like where's like the role play in that?
Exactly.
Not there.
That would be one to like create characters, and then that would be like a random one that you just come up to or come back to on like random times when other stuff isn't available. You would come back to that because there's no story to remember.
I would understand if the session, if like the campaign itself is like, you know that it's a video game, and like you can role play that.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
a
as like
possibility.
a actual thing where you have to be Storm Brogtaser, and then
Yeah,
he
right.
dies, and then you got like
Uh-huh.
a whole new character with a new
Mhm.
personality, and then a whole new character with a new personality, and a whole new character, and a new character, and a
Exactly.
new character, and a new character. It's like, fuck.
Exactly.
Some people like that though.
Yeah.
That's a playstyle that some people enjoy because, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people like me, you end up making like 40 plus characters
bajillion.
anyway. So
Mhm.
on those sorts
Just
of
for them to
campaigns,
die,
you
though?
don't mind. Well, yeah, but you don't
I'm
mind
too
it because
attached to my characters.
you get to play
It's a-
each type
Yeah.
and each, you mix your classes and your races, and it's also a
Mhm.
great way of your first starting to play those sorts of
Mhm.
ones. Learn the classes you like because you're
Yeah, I
constantly
feel-
changing your classes.
Yeah, I feel like
So
it's
you
one
make
of
a
those.
bunch of characters you're not attached to.
Hmm.
I feel like it's one of those ones where you can just play like classes that you haven't played before just to test them out, knowing that they're gonna die anyways.
Cleric number 3, Paladin number 5.
You're like, I've never played a Blood Hunter before. Might as well try it out for this since they're probably gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
And there can be a lot of fun in like lazy backstory writing. Like, yeah, we're all just random edgelords, and but you just play
Oops,
an
all
edgelord
bards.
for like 3-4 sessions, and then your
Uh-huh.
character dies, and then you play the horny bard for a few sessions. They die, then you play, whatever,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
you get to
You play
play
the
through as
stereotypes.
many styles and ways you want, just consistently with different characters.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Ooh, forgot about this one.
Plus,
Okay.
high level, high danger can be fun.
What do you mean forgot about this one?
He's cheating right now,
It
bro.
means TPK.
Shh.
Of course, exactly.
Quiet. Shush.
He forgot that instant
Nice.
TPK level 10 spell he made
Shh.
to counter all of
Exactly.
our nonsense.
You don't know.
Exactly.
We'll turn into Final Fantasy.
Shush.
I cast Power Word TPK.
Yeah.
God. Counterspell, 9th level.
Has Locke had an E
Tenth
at the end this entire time?
Has Locke had a what?
Has Locke had an E at the end this entire time?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I think I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
He's
I
had me.
apparently have not been fully reading. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's
I have to keep
Lucky.
calling it Locke.
The full. You're probably never gonna hear the full name. It's Lucky El Diarma.
Lachiel.
Oh. Lachiel. The arm
They are.
arms.
Made me
Does
laugh.
Lachiel turn into something?
Lock. It's Lock of the Arms. So
Oh,
basically,
okay.
Lock of the weapons.
Okay. Nice.
So your
Nice.
name basically means armory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Nice. And that's why you have a bajillion weapons.
Okay.
Yep.
Dragon, I'll do it
Nice.
first.
You used to have Locke's full name on it because that's not the first time I'm hearing that. You used to have the full name on the character sheet, didn't you?
It's still on the character sheet, just nobody listened to the full name.
I feel like I feel like I'd seen like the full name, but I for whatever reason must have like just seen the first half of the name and then looked at the last name and my brain just apparently filled in and just skipped over the E.
It's because of lock and key. Lock and key.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so I was always thinking just like a lock. Fascinating. No. Yeah, it says Lock de Arma, but it's spelled just L-O-C-K.
Shouldn't be. Hold on, let me fix it.
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Love that.
So I wasn't.
Why did the E get taken off?
Oh.
Recently.
But when I look in the game log, it just says it doesn't have any.
All right, there we go. You can
Next.
refresh it now. It should be right.
Cool.
All right, brand new person in the party. Lock left. Now we have Lock with an E.
Locky.
Exactly.
Oh, love this. I finally get to use that. Finally get to use that. Finally get to use that. Oh my god, this is so
Austin
nice.
Manuel, like, ooh, that sounds cool. That looks fun.
Oh
Hmm.
no. Literally,
Armor to Rast?
I've
There
had
we go.
I've had Red. I've had Sir Lucky and Good Boy.
Oh.
And I've had Romero Romato's stat block written forever.
Uh-huh.
I've had these
so
Does
written-
that mean we're gonna play it? Are we gonna fight Lucky and Good Boy?
all of these. Well, I gave it away, but
Uh-huh.
all of these have been written since we were in Varda.
Verda.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So Romero Sheet's been been written for a while.
Yeah, I don't have.
That I'm not.
Yeah, I don't have anything else
Surprised.
that I'm adding to this sheet. He's such a cool guy, and you guys are gonna have fun. All right.
So is it?
Enough
So-
last time.
We poisoned one of his bodies, didn't we?
You poisoned his son, Roth.
No, I'm.
Is that
with
his actual son?
No,
Yeah.
remember the side
Yeah.
campaign? We cut off his. We didn't poison it. No, we did poison. We poisoned
Yeah.
the body that
Yeah.
he's currently in, and then we cut off his supplies.
You did cut off his supplies on one planet.
We? What's this
Yeah.
we? You want to
We did.
kill Dragonborn for what I did?
No, not Zephyr. It was someone else.
It was the one where Alan, where we got Alan from. Or not Alan. Wait, not Alan. The book. I forget his name.
Steven.
Steven?
Steven. Yeah. Tex. Got it from Tex.
Tex and
That-
Guy.
That one shot
Yeah.
where we poisoned Romero's body.
You poisoned his. You fucked up his entire workshop.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
this is not
but we messed with one of his bodies. We messed with the body he was going to transfer into.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
immediately. Yeah. So like there was a day where, or actually there must have been like a month or two where he just had a really like stinky body, and he like anywhere he went on campus, he was just like horrid and putrid.
Because I thought that was going to be like an end of the campaign thing where we find out that.
No, no, because other things happened, and so I kind of had to like push that to the side, because Dragnar and the whole Tiamat thing, it changed everything again, which I had to recoup. So
You're welcome.
Tiamat destroyed all these planets that Dragnar viewed through her eyes had these like warehouses that are like making more bodies that Romero can jump into. Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready. Want to make sure I have everything prepped here. It looks okay. I hope I'm not forgetting people. Oh shit, I totally am forgetting people.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. Yeah, I'm totally
Yes,
forgetting
to
people.
bed.
We'll
For a long rest.
we'll get there in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But would Dragnar be using
No.
one? Exactly.
Okay.
No more beds ever.
Let's. Oh yeah.
Just any spot big enough.
Using the bed is
Exactly.
hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead, and let's jump into the session 100's, smallest recap ever in all of our sessions. Not the last recap, I don't think. I think we still have a ways to go, but we made it, guys. Session 100. We're close to finishing a genuine campaign that's lasted for more than 2 years, coming on 3. I think it's because April, I think, is when
We started in June or July.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
If I'm remembering correctly.
There you
June.
go. So June, so coming up on 3 years. But guys, last we left off, you collectively, you killed Carmine. You solved one of the biggest problems that was out there, which was this paladin / like warlock that was first he was praying to Lathander, then he was praying to Lolth, and by some sort of proxy, some sort of weird contractual thing, he still was holding on to the blessing of Lathander. Dragnar, you took those that armor that came off, or his body turned into fire. You took all the armor. You healed Zephyr of Potato Eyes. I kept forgetting Potato Eyes until I had to watch a little bit again. God, I can't get over Potato Eyes. It was so funny. Truly was so funny.
Sure you can't. I sure didn't.
Well, we had Locke and Agate both lose an item to Oil Slick, who promptly put it in a bag, cinched it, and then these shadowy hands took him to some unknown plane of existence. Then, I believe, we had a boat, just a huge galleon crash into the Colosseum, where you guys had Alexa and Axel pop up, your children, your adopted children, apparently. And Shara also came back after a long time of just being gone. She went to hell. She competed in a race with you guys. And then the twins found her. And then assisted by some undead pirates, the twins also made it back safely to you guys. That's when they crashed. you all piloted the ship away. Oh, how come I forget Alan? Alan saved the day with his Stanleys, or so he thinks. You know, just by Stanley's being in the audience, he made a bunch of Stanley warriors. You know what? Let me roll something for the Stanley warriors. I want to see if they survived the primary onslaught. We'll say 10 and higher, they survived.
Those Stanleys protected them.
Yeah, 13. Definitely there's at least 3,000 or 4,000 Stanley warriors who are like helping people in the aftermath, and these Stanleys are like magical, protecting them from truly dying. So the last thing that you guys see after Lowell climbs into the Cosmic Theater is like this like scattered bunch of like couple of thousand children, like these 18, 19-year-olds with Stanleys for like armor and shit. They're like, we gotta go this way, guys. Get over here. Like they put their feet in the Stanleys, so like their feet are like pointed straight down as they walk. Stanley boots.
Like little Stanley ballerinas.
Let's go
They're all on
this way.
point.
Come on. They're beautiful and they're brave. You guys went to the Here Kitty Cafe, where Agate intimidated somebody for the first time in a long time, and it was somebody who wasn't evil, just a really concerned citizen who was like, I have to report this.
Yeah. I think that they were being unintentionally. I think they were trying to genuinely. They were trying to just genuinely like get them to understand, but it probably came across as a very like intimidating, like this person's getting in your face about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can imagine like if you live in a world with like heroes and stuff, I can imagine that commoners could feel like the power radiate off of somebody who's genuinely strong. But you ended up convincing them to not report you guys to anybody. And they ran off to kind of like warn their parents, like to get somewhere safe and blah blah blah. That is when a curse was inflicted upon any and every person who Romero could think of that would stop him. Anybody he's dealt with like in person, anybody who's even been remotely powerful, like close to him, he named them, and as he named them, as long as they're mortal, they will no longer to be able to make any progeny, have any kids without like the fear of that child dying upon birth. Also, for those of you who are like, oh, I'm not gonna have kids, blah blah blah, I'm the DM, so I fucked with the spell. So another thing is, if you die, you are not able. I love it.
Why you change the spell, man?
Give me a second.
You are not able to be brought back via Revivify or Resurrection or True Reincarnation. So he has cursed you to death, literally.
So are you saying that if we die in this battle, then we can't be revived?
If we die in general, we're
If
cooked.
you die, you're done. As in, you are done. So here's the
I
thing.
told you, he's got some bullshit.
You guys have
Didn't
known.
give us that for nothing.
You guys have known that, like, for us in our battles, I've always underestimated you. Every single time. Nobody has ever come close to killing you. I had to truly make what felt like.
What?
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
Were you not there last Sunday?
Hold on. nobody's really given you like a run for your money to where it was like, oh, we're gonna get saved, it's fine, or somebody's got this power or like something, blah blah blah. It's always been maybe one person gets dropped, maybe, and then even then they'll get picked back up in what a reaction. So the very first time that I actually made something that was what I thought in my mind was truly unfair was the gunslinger, when Teal died. That was the only time I ever made something truly unfair. I was like, somebody's dying. And as soon as Teal was like, yeah, I killed your dad, guess whose eyes were turned on to who?
I knew. So I was like, your dad screamed like a bitch.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, she was no longer shooting randomly. It was like, everything's on you.
Worth it.
I don't remember who her dad was. I forgot.
Her dad.
The guy that me and Teal killed on the ship before the wedding.
in
When
the
we were
Feywild.
infiltrating the wedding.
Oh.
The wedding on the big ship back in the
Yeah.
Feywild.
I'm trying to remember who.
He was a part of the ops.
Part of the ops.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name started with B. It's like Blake.
Yeah, part of the ops. He was a cowboy, and he like stealthed up. And I used a stat block of his directly from like one of these books with like, it was like an assassin stat block, and I felt like that stat block with me not even fucking with it was unfair. Nope, I still couldn't kill anybody, still couldn't drop anybody.
He got me so close though. He got me to like 20 HP, and that was ridiculous.
But that's the thing, is like, I've given you guys so much stuff for this campaign. You are truly like CR rating 30 as a character by yourself. Y'all are disgusting.
Is that
Got to fight Lolth and Romero.
so? You're saying I can find CR30 creatures for polymorph?
No, absolutely not.
That's what
Go by your
I
level. You go by your level.
That's what I did.
But anyways,
I'm gonna be a Tyranisk.
but besides that,
To be an armatrask.
I mean,
Armored
technically-
Class doesn't have a difficulty class. It is
it
just
is difficult.
Infinity.
like you can't put a difficulty class on like a being above the gods of the gods of the gods.
Yeah, that's true.
You cannot achieve infinity.
The
like,
only one who's
you
ever
know?
achieved infinity is Chippyfish, and that's the bar of pure power and devastation. Chippyfish. So we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. Did I leave anything out? Did you guys want to mention anything else at all?
Oh, did you ever roll to see if the your kitty cafe girl died?
She no, she ran out. She's fine. I rolled that for that last session. I was
Did
like, oh, she's fine. Because she ran out and she's like a commoner stat, and
Mhm.
within like basically there's a 10-mile radius of this horrifying storm happening. So everybody's kind of still in danger a little bit. Other than you guys, it doesn't really affect people who are insanely strong. It's kind of keeping out like the ilk, like just like the commoner folk. Especially Alexa and Axel, it will affect them if they leave the ship. The ship has been like, since the pirates, not pirates, but they're sailors, like they're actually like part of the armada of the Varuda. Like they brought the ship back online. Like there's an actual like atmosphere in the ship. There's a shield. There's everything. So they're fine on the ship. They just better not fucking leave it. So, I'll set the scene. We're back in the Kitty Cafe. I'll say the lights have gone out. Just like Arcane Battery got hit kind of hard by some random ass magic stone. You guys are sitting in darkness with all these cats yowling and fear for their lives. Only like 2 or 3 of them because of Dragnar. And then the rest of them just because it's really scary outside. Yeah, you guys see like there's some tea on a stove that's boiled over. and as the power starts to go out, you see the boiling just goes away because there's no more power. But I want to leave it up to you guys. I want to say, what do you do? Teal is gone, but I'll say, what do you do?
Us.
In the moment, does anybody have anything that they're like? Y'all saw by the way, it was like a 80-foot spider, a drider essentially. She's this beautiful top half of a drow, and then just like spider body. Dragner, did you have something?
No, I'm just gonna say it's still like midday-ish, so there's still like daylight. We're not in like complete darkness or anything, is it?
After that spell, it is now almost complete darkness.
Okay, so I'll cast the light cantrip on my sword that's on my back to glow and create light in here.
Dope.
Nice.
Oh, we should be good.
Can I?
That's what Moctus is here for.
Moctus gently glows in a 20-foot radius.
We'll just have Moctus on one end, the sword on the other, and we'll just have a gently lit area.
Hell yeah.
Moctus
First one is right there.
Moctus
Ambiance.
puts a paw on a cat's face and just shoves it off of a giant pillow, and then just like,
He just gets comfy.
yeah, he gets super comfy.
Good boy.
I am a good boy, master. Praise me more.
And I'm honestly forgetting what exactly this would wait. Never mind.
You didn't really get affected, so like you're good, you know?
What?
Like you're good in this
That's
case.
right. Agate
No?
succeeded
Oh,
on that.
It was fine. This
On that
yeah, I
curse.
was fine
Like,
with darkness.
Depressedly sipping on his milkshake.
That's one thing. That's one thing.
Like every 5 seconds, fucking wizards.
I think
And wait, you're half drow too.
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
No, my no. I don't think I have
half
that
drow.
perk.
I'm not sure.
I don't think I get that perk, but I don't have to worry about sunlight and things like that. So it might be just like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be that combo.
but
Oh,
I
yeah,
might though.
You do
I can
have
always check.
Zephyr. You have dark vision to 60 feet.
Damn.
There we go.
You're fine.
So you were fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm good.
Like it's like you literally can see as far. You can literally see too.
Am I the only one without dark vision?
Moctus is actually a little too bright for you, Zephyr.
Yeah, they're just all like
Cyan doesn't have dark vision. I don't know if Locke does.
Oh, Locke's a
Yeah.
fucking angel. I'm just gonna say you do. I don't
Still
care
think
if it.
Dragonborn should.
I don't care if it
I
doesn't
do.
say it for Locke. I'm just gonna say you do.
No, I do. I have
Okay,
dark
there you
vision.
go.
Still think Dragonborn should have dark vision.
Absolutely.
Actually, no.
I don't
Huh?
know.
Dragonborn, they should have dark vision. Like, it makes
Do
sense to me that
dragons?
they would.
Do dragons
Yeah.
normally have dark vision?
Think so.
I don't know. I feel like if anything for a dragon, you should have like true sight out of 5 feet
that makes sense.
as a dragonborn. True sight 5 feet. I can see invisible people.
Right.
Wizards.
Right. You're walking and then you just be like, because somebody just appears 5 feet in front of you.
But just like as like a racial thing, like it would like extend the more level you got,
Mhm.
just as that race. I don't know. We're off track. Anyways, you guys have a conversation about who should and shouldn't have dark vision in this moment.
It's like, is that ice cream?
Just random fucking ice cream.
Giant spoon of ice
God
cream.
damn it.
Pistachio.
Nice.
Wizard.
But I will say, like, Locke, you're fine. The only ones here that are truly did I roll for Shara last time? I don't know that I did.
I think you rolled for the other people.
Shara had to roll a save too.
Yeah, you roll for them, but
No,
I mean,
I
I guess
didn't
you
roll
roll
for
again
Shara.
if you don't remember.
No, I did not roll for Shara. Let me do that right now.
You wrote for someone. Who'd you roll for then outside of us?
What was it?
Like,
Was
except
wisdom
for the parents.
the
Because
parents?
you started going through I believed everyone after you did the parents.
If I rolled for everyone, it would take me too long. I just
Not
rolled.
everyone,
I
but
just
like the
rolled
main
for.
people.
I just rolled for people who would make you cry.
Of course.
Shara, let me roll that. I think it was a wisdom with disadvantage. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna roll that. Yeah, it's a failure. Shara feels it, knows it too. Maybe not as well as anybody else, but like
Does Raka?
definitely feels a pang. Raka. Oh, wait. I know I didn't.
What?
I know I didn't roll for Raka or Shara because
He said
he
Rakshara.
said Rakshara. So there's no way it touched Raka or Shara because they don't actually have that name anymore. They are not that person. That person doesn't
But if
exist.
they
But
get
if they go back together, would they be affected?
Absolutely
He'll
not.
be
No,
dead
the
by then.
spell happened. So
Okay.
like it's not like it's constantly being cast, you know? So it's just
Yeah.
it happened, it's done. And who was affected
So
was
therefore, I
affected.
missed him.
It missed him. Lucky. Oh shit.
What?
Alexa would have to roll, but not Axel.
Okay. I would love for that to be a thing.
Yeah.
But
Wouldn't they
how
be
would
protecting
Romero?
the ship?
No, absolutely not. The ship is not protecting from a ancient world curse.
So Axel was never introduced by his name to
No,
Romero.
not to Romero.
Okay.
Not to Romero.
I'll believe that. I'll believe that.
Ared was much too proud to.
He would have only talked to Ared, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
therefore he would have never gotten Axel's actual name.
That's true. So I'm gonna roll for. I'll roll in front of the board with disadvantage. Alexa only has
Oh,
she only has like a +1 or 2. I'll give her the
She's
benefit
a
of the doubt,
child.
+2. She has to roll 2 nat 20s.
no.
So I'm gonna roll this doom roll with disadvantage. Has to be 2 nat 20s. Yeah. She you guys don't see it, but she in the ship, she sits down and starts to cry without like an emotion on her face, just like tears stream down her face as she like feels a sadness that has no explanation. And as they're in there, Axel's like shaking her and trying to ask like what's wrong, but she simply won't say anything. You guys don't know it, but Alexa's basically gone catatonic in this moment. Huh? Oh, make sure. Can we get? If you have a headset, please. I can barely hear you. I hear like cars and stuff. But she, yeah. And then let me know what you said because I could not hear you. I'm so sorry.
I said that sucks.
Oh. Shoot, man. Because I was really only focused on the pride. Who else am I missing? Who would be important to you? Nobody else, really. Okay. I don't know. If you guys want to give me some names that I can roll for, I'll roll for them.
No. I don't think I'm gonna offer up someone. You know what? Low-key, the people that Zephyr cares about, he wouldn't even be thinking of them.
Okay, fair. All right. We'll continue.
Yeah.
So,
Like, come on now, bro. Romero's not gonna say Malar's name,
I mean,
or his new
Right.
boo. He
let
don't
me
even
roll
know her.
for Malar real quick.
What the fuck?
Let me roll for Samael real quick. The god of death. Okay. Or the angel of death rather. Okay. You guys are here. What is the next step? What do y'all do?
Nap time.
Probably
Is there
not
anything we
safe
need to do
sleep
before?
there.
Yeah. I gotta find somewhere to sleep. But also, like, what? I don't even know where would be safe,
Uh,
is the question.
I think just out of nowhere, um, without having noticed, you guys hear you can always sleep in my apartment.
No.
It's fully safe.
Alan, how do we know that your dorm is safe?
Because my mom's they paid for platinum insurance, so there's like auras.
Insurance
Huh?
insurance tends to give you money back if something bad happens. It doesn't tend to prevent something bad from happening.
Oh, it's a whole package. You want to see? And he starts to walk
Does
out
it
into
cover
the
divine damage?
he walks out into like the danger zone of the magic stone. Uh,
I'm just gonna hold him in the air.
so anyways, it's got all sorts of runes and auras, and you guys can stay in there as long as you like.
Does it protect against the divine?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Drop it.
He's gonna take
I forgot to comment.
he takes
Oh,
he
no.
takes a damage.
Can I?
You drop him from your height, and he's fully like 5'5", so he's like, ugh! He rolls his little ankle. He immediately has a bruise, and it just turns green. Ah, that's smart.
First level.
First level.
First
You
level
don't
cure
need to.
wounds.
I just smack the bruise and give him the HP back.
Okay. Don't
Okay,
take your
sounds
spell.
good.
Lay on hands. Just a little.
I smack it.
Why does it hurt more? This beautiful golden handprint left behind. Thank you. Anyways, let's get over there.
He just floats off on Moctis, like laying down, sipping on his milkshake, and then he like very dramatically takes the straw out of his mouth, and he says, once again, fucking wizards, and then just like pats Moctis, and then he walks off.
Or you float off.
Like I'm sitting on like I'm laying on Moctis.
Oh, okay.
It's just, you just did magic.
But the magic that I can do is nothing compared to what my future entails.
Oh,
I can't affect someone's
wizards.
future. You fucking wizards. I've had enough of you.
How can we affect somebody's future any more than you can?
My kids. My kids.
Okay. High level anybody can affect the future.
My
No,
kids.
wizards, that's gods.
I'm a high
Yeah,
level.
God,
I can
that's-
affect someone's future. I can end someone's future.
That's God level.
That's gods, not wizards.
Fucking
Big
god
gods.
wizards.
Kids, anyways.
So your camera's off, so you know.
My camera doesn't like me today.
It might be burnt out. He said.
Yeah, I think my camera's cooked.
You guys. I'll say just so we can move it along. That you guys safely cover Alan back to the ship. You have no clue how he made it. Some sort of like Dark Souls like reaction time. This kid, he probably just spends all day playing games instead of going to class. Yeah, you guys. Oh, that's the thing. You guys hop on the ship, and you see Axel consoling Alexa. She was fine. She was fine a second ago, and now she's. I don't know. We can't get her out of it.
I think that spell. Fucking. Oh man.
A spell?
Yeah.
Nobody was here but us. What spell?
Fucking god wizard.
You see, he.
How much?
Huh?
I don't remember how much we know.
Of
I-
I don't.
I know I'm cursed.
You
We
know
know
you have a
we-
curse. I don't think you know about the whole children
Ooh.
or revivify thing.
You said we feel like if we have it, like you said
that what
something
I said?
along the
We
lines
know
like if
we know
feel
the
like
whole.
we feel like our future is doomed or something like that.
That's what I said. So your future's doomed. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, sure. Okay.
But we don't know by who.
Correct. Yeah. You just felt it. I don't think you've ever had Romero cast a spell on you, by the way. Like, you wouldn't know his magic.
What it feels like.
He's only ever, like, shot you or, like, had you sit on a bed with needles in it, so. What's up, Track?
Could I roll an Arcana check to see if I could, like, almost internally look at what this curse is and figure anything out about it, like
Yeah.
what it does, who cast it, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could somebody give me the help action just to be safe?
Sure. Yeah. Can do.
I don't know if I'm the best person to help you with this, buddy.
Here's the. I get will help. Being familiar with having been cursed before.
Oh, there you go.
Just here talking about how we've casually been cursed and affected by magic.
Exactly.
It's just such a
Exactly.
normal
Talking about
thing.
how it felt. Talking about how it felt like 100 years ago, or however many years ago.
Still rolling?
24.
Oh my goodness. I'll say out of 24, you know that you don't know the name of the spell. You know that it's ancient magic that you've really never had to deal with before. This is something from the beginning of like back when dragons were first fighting giants, that very first type of timeline. And like wizards finally were like, "Oh, let's just curse their line, let's just curse the generations to come." And so like like a group of wizards would have to like cast this spell together for 24 hours to afflict one person's like generation. This guy, Romero, he casted it, and I'll say it's Romero. He casted it and afflicted the world of people he knows.
Immediately.
Yeah, what he Teal saw didn't see Romero for a long ass time. So you guys don't know how long it took Romero to cast this. But Romero came back sweating, exhausted. Looked like he hadn't slept. It's not like he needs to, but looked like he hadn't taken any time for himself. He's got to relax too, guys.
He needs his beach episode.
Right? Oh, he's had his beach episode. He's had his beach episode with like Lolth being there, and it's just like, how does the bikini work on the spider bottom half?
Yeah.
And it was just like a whole hilarious like anime beach episode trying to figure that out. And definitely they had a moment of where like they almost kissed when they were doing fireworks at the beach.
Will they, won't they?
Will they, won't they? It definitely didn't happen though.
And then it was broken because Romero was too short and he couldn't reach.
He couldn't reach, and then also like Carmine was like the big dumb guy who split the watermelon on the beach and like it splattered in their faces, like kind of ending the episode. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," So little look into their lives. They're people too.
Carmine just drowning in the water because he's wearing heavy armor and tried to swim.
Oh, absolutely, that
Right.
happened. That absolutely happened. He didn't even change out of the armor. God damn it, let's get off of this topic. Anyways,
That's
having too much
essentially
fun.
just scuba diving, isn't it?
Yeah.
He basically just sinks down and just walks along the bottom.
Yeah,
Just without a tank.
yeah. Let's take a walk, boys.
Didn't need to breathe anyway. He's just a skeleton.
That's valid.
We'll move along. Let's push forward. You guys are all going to. Do you want to stay on the ship, or do you want to park the ship next to Alan's dorm and jump off and jump in the dorm? And I'll say, Dragnar, you probably relayed all that information to everybody else. Maybe you had a glimpse of the beach episode. I don't know.
Definitely simplified version. Basically, just it was Romero and it's some powerful ancient shit. That's about as much as I can know.
Would rolling religion do anything?
Wizards. It's like ancient wizards.
Would
It's all
rolling
fucking Teal's fault.
roll religion if you want to try and roll on Locke's page. I keep forgetting which one's playing at the moment. You both are technically.
I agree. It's all Teal's fault.
It's all Teal's fault.
Why was it Teal's
Stepdad
fault?
of hell.
Good.
It's his stepdad.
Teal, you sneeze.
Bro, it got nothing to do with me.
His step. No, what?
They wanted
Out
to
without Theo, Romero would have came and killed my goddamn parents.
somebody want to give me help too.
I think
I-
Shara
Oh
Am I
God.
Am I
Shara
on?
will help you out and has no clue who you are still.
She's just playing along.
Shara will just put her hand on your back, her paw on your back, and just like, it's okay. And you feel
19.
calm.
Just jingle some bells in your ears.
19. Oh my god, you nat 1 on the help. No wonder you got a nat 1. It was absolutely Shara, like, just way too comfortable, too quick, immediately doing, like, a back massage.
It's like massaging shoulders.
Yeah. So
Just
not
really uncomfortable. I'm still uncomfortable. Mhm.
On a 19, this spell, you wouldn't know anything from it, like, just from, like, the Christian god. You might have heard about it in your travels in, like, the multiverse. Definitely druids started something like this. Not druids who were worried about, like, saving, like, plants and animals and everybody being together. It was more like druids that were obsessed with, like, ending intelligent life and then restarting a world where, like, then whatever plants, and animals were left over, then they could thrive, as long as these druids kept killing. Like, it was ancient druids who were so fucking evil.
I get.
What? What?
This is your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Them druids.
Why is it my fault?
Them grass wizards.
I
Grass
will
wizards.
say, grass wizards. I will say, god damn, that's funny.
I love it.
That's actually funny. I will say, it's not druids, like, not Drow didn't start this.
Yeah,
Drow didn't start this spell. This was a
the
complicated.
nature of death.
It was the nature of death, but this was a complicated spell with a lot of extremely expensive spell components, and there's only one elf species probably with that much material and
High
money.
elves.
High elves. Long time ago, on some odd planet, high elves
were
developed this spell.
They were the only ones that were well off enough
Yeah.
to be not just focused on survival.
Yeah, so like a druid might have come up with a spell, might have used it once or twice, but then, like, a wizard comes along and really starts to
well.
use it. Yeah, kind of a weird, fucked up history of that specific spell. But it's so ancient, not anybody knows really how to cast it anymore. Let alone the material components needed is, like, in the hundreds of thousands of gold. So. Yeah.
Ask the book.
You want to ask Steven? What? He yawns. Oh, what's going on? What's up?
Steven,
Yep.
how much do you know about ancient things?
Oh, let me roll intelligence for him with advantage. Depends on what you're asking about.
Ancient curses?
Ancient curses. Well.
Maybe ones that curse somebody's bloodline?
Oh. his little book eyebrows go way up.
Immediate.
That was something I kept specifically Mistress Tex from learning. We and we never would have been able to cast that spell uh, unless we had couple of barrels of diamonds and rubies minimum. Uh, also, maybe like a soul or two of like an innocent, and that's definitely something you never want to dabble in. But you speak of the afflict line curse. Uh, Takes 24 hours to cast. It should only really affect one generation, essentially, or one person's generation.
How
What?
about multiple?
He chokes on his own word. He's like multiple.
What did you say about innocent souls?
Well, you would need like an innocent soul or two to as a material component to cast it.
What would happen to the people after that soul is done?
The soul is used up and burned and goes nowhere. It's just gone
What
forever.
happens to the body?
Well, they probably destroyed the body in the process, I would think.
Okay. Just wondering.
Is that a 1-to-1 ratio? One sacrifice for one curse? Or
He's trying to wrap his mind around basically what you guys described as a worldwide curse that afflicted so many people that the amount of money material components required is now ranging into the billions. Like, it's so much now. Where, like, every time you name somebody, you're gonna have to use like another barrel, another soul. Like, it pops off and off and off and off and off. You see, Steven starts like sweating. He's a book. He starts inking. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Never. That's truly an insane thing to have happened, and I'm so sorry. I don't take what happened to anybody lightly. And I do wish to help as much as possible. You see, he goes, in my limited knowledge, the only way to truly break this curse would be an equal level spell. You wouldn't happen to know any sort of like gods who could help you remove it?
My parents, but they can't go anywhere.
Oh, you just need to get on their plane and ask them, and they could probably remove the curse for you. Do you have any way of getting to their plane and taking everybody who was afflicted?
If only it were that easy. I'd have to take you guys to the ley line, but the door in order to get to that plane is broken.
Oh, sounds like maybe you're all it's not gonna work.
can any god fix it?
Who?
Can any god fix it?
As long as they're old enough. Some gods are newer, and you would need an older god, definitely.
Like Tiamat?
How old's your father-in-law?
Tiamat is more of like an arch, like on the same level that an arch fae or like an archduke would be. Tiamat is not necessarily a goddess, but does hold a domain in her own right. She is strong. There is a sort of brute strength to her. A goddess, she is not.
I know a lot of people that would argue with you on that one.
I would welcome their arguments. I
Don't argue with words.
Well, see, that's when we stop learning. When the words stop being thrown and the fists start being thrown, and that's not a way to solve any type of issue. You need a proper interlocutor.
What about killing the person that cast it?
Why don't you call Bahamut?
You see, Steven mulls that over about killing the person that cast it. He goes, usually curses of this nature are designed to continue to affect the creature targeted, whether or not the caster is still alive. So, with a spell like this, more than likely it's going to continue until you fix it or run the curse out, or trip that curse activation, which would be having a child and then them dying, or you pretty much dying yourself, but then you don't get to return.
Oh, Dragnar, you Dragonborn started this. Why don't you call your friend Bahamut and we can fix this shit?
Why
you
did-
call
why?
your parents here and fix it
I
then?
can't go to the door because your Dragonborn friend caused the fucking door to delay line where Noctis is. Oh wait, we can't go there because Romero broke the door. Now
Why don't we
Romero
call his
has
father-in-law?
That's not a Dragonborn. Nothing to do with
Well,
us.
Why don't we call Lathander?
Commander can't
I mean,
do anything.
I'm sure not on good terms right now, but
Go to Mount Celestia.
Go.
Bahamut is like as ancient as it gets.
Lathander can take us to his plane.
Lathander's a bit too weak right now.
Right.
He's still recovering.
Arguably,
probably beat him up.
Lathander. Yeah, Lathander's extremely weak and would not be able to handle a curse like this.
I don't
But
think
like maybe in
Lathander's
time he could.
healthy.
Wait, make sure we're raising hands because we're getting lost in crosstalk. So, just Ben, go ahead and finish that out.
Maybe in time, after a while, when he gets stronger, he could.
Don't have time.
God damn it.
I mean, we literally have a lifetime.
Elo.
I mean, I'm not affected, so I don't care. Oh.
wait,
Why are you still here, Locke? I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're making me start to miss Teal.
I just like watching you get hit. I've kind of stuck around just to watch that. It brings me joy. I don't like races.
Wait, Locke, you know the god.
Yes.
Think he could do something? Think they could do something?
I don't know where they're at currently.
Locke doesn't know where they're at. No
Okay.
angel knows where God the Christian God currently is.
Mhm.
That multiverse truly was scattered, or that universe
Yeah.
was scattered.
I mean, if y'all want to go on a road trip, we could go look for them. If
Absolutely
you
not.
survive.
I don't know if we have time for that.
We have about 24 hours.
Plenty of time to find God.
Locke, you know that
Yeah,
wherever I'm so sorry. Locke, you know that wherever Gabriel is, Gabriel has been afflicted with this curse as well.
Well, that sucks.
You felt it in your heart, even though you're not affected by it, because you and Gabriel are so close. So
No, I'm not affected by it, so. I mean, seems like y'all have options to get out of it. It just seems like it's gonna take, like, time. But I feel like it's more important.
sorry,
Could
Dragner.
Festus be old enough?
Yeah,
Or ancient
absolutely.
enough, in theory?
Yeah.
I'll try Festus then. I guess. I don't know if he'll reply to me at this moment, but
Yeah. You wanna religion
he's met
with
a lot
advantage?
of gods. Like,
Yeah, he's still working on a blueprint for you. You're not sure what's going on with that.
Do we
and then-
both?
What's up, Locke? Sorry.
Can Locke try to, like, pray to God, too?
That's a religion with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Alright.
And I'll say the DC is 30.
Now would be a perfect time to roll 2 nat 20s.
I got a 32.
Oh my god. Wonderful. Oh my Hephaestus. And then, Ben, let me know what you get.
Well, I accidentally rolled with normal, and it would have just been a 17, so.
Okay, that's fine. We'll take that as the disadvantage roll. I'll say we'll just go with Locke. Like, Locke, you reach out. You don't really need to kneel or anything. You can if you want, but it's just all about, like, just kind of like you just bring your hands together, say a little.
Dear Daddy.
You say a little, like, Hail Mary.
Dear
Nothing.
Sky Daddy.
You don't get anything back.
Our Father who might be in heaven. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a little honesty in that. Yeah, there's a little like a little wind blows in, kind of reassuring you. Yeah, he might be there. You don't know. It's a reassuring unreassurance.
Our Father who are on vacation.
Who aren't on vacation. Dragnar on a 32. What do you say as you reach out to Hephaestus?
I think I'm gonna light a small fire.
Cool.
Probably burn some alcohol and some meat or something for him. And I'm basically gonna say, Hephaestus, I need you because Lathander is a useless shit.
This searing fire portal appears, boom, and just like the smell of gunpowder, there's an explosion. You see Axel and Alexa freak out. That's all you had to say, buddy. Hephaestus walks out. He's got like a robot leg. He's got a robot arm. You see he like hobbles over. He's like, Dragnar, I'm almost done with this set of blueprints, bud. I'm almost done drawing them up. Then what I can do is I'll hammer out the details, right? Because you're not gonna get the thing yet. So what it's gonna be is it's gonna be like a really, really cool hammer, right? You know, fuck axes. That's old shit. You know, it's all about hammers, baby. You see he has half completed blueprints of a hammer, so you just see like the shaft part.
It's just a long rectangle.
I'm thinking it is just a long rectangle. It's got like an intricate fucking end to it, like the counterweight on it is so intricate and beautiful. It's kind of like the SpongeBob episode where he drew the just forever. So like the counterweight's gorgeous. Fucking head of the hammer's not even like started on. He goes, but listen, as soon as I get that done, it's only gonna be like a decade, and then I'll get started on like the ore. Another 10 years, you know, and I'll have it out to you in roughly 40 to 50 years. And just make sure within that decade span, you're at your house anywhere from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., or else I'll have to re-deliver it, you know, and that's a cost on me. So then I'll ask for like another decade or so, because, you know, I'm not always available. But what do you need right now?
Something that's not gonna take a decade for you to fix.
Zephyr. Shush.
Fine, fuck you.
What did he say? Cracks his robot
Said he's
knuckles.
an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. Anyways,
Basically, we're kind of a little bit fucked.
yeah.
Have you ever heard of? I literally forgot it.
Afflict line. I'll type it in the chat.
Line. You ever heard of the afflict line spell?
Yeah, it's a spell curse. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why I feel like spell.
He
Curse.
doesn't even need to roll it. He goes, ooh, that's playing dirty right there. That's like, if you want like a king like to stop making like, you know, more kings in his, you know, line, then you just go ahead and cast that curse on him, baby. There ain't no way his line continues. Yeah, it sucks.
He's kind of done that to, I don't know, half the world or something.
Yo, he looks like he's such a dude, bro. He has not a clue how that could have been done. You read it right on his face. He goes, whoa. Who casted this? There's what?
Romero.
Heyo.
Romado.
You say Ao. And you see Hephaestus. Wait. No. What are you talking about, Ao?
Hey, yo. Hey. Oh.
No.
Two letters. Don't get it mixed up.
No, because Ao was killed when we all agreed Ao couldn't fuck around anymore, and we jumped his ass, right? So
Ao
he's-
came to Aya in a human form to get back at y'all.
No.
Mhm.
Fucking
You
liar.
guys suck at being gods if y'all haven't noticed. Omnipotent
Three-Eye.
my ass.
Poor
Hephaestus.
3-Eye. Rest in pieces.
Oh shit,
Oh.
3-Eye. No, but 3-Eye's been like talking to us the whole time. Like he's been cool. Like he's
And AO.
okay. If Ao cast that curse, then oh shit. And looks at Locke and goes, "Who's your god?"
God.
Because I know you're
Yeah.
okay. Which oh, the Yahweh. Yeah. Right back. Shoo. He disappears for a
No.
bit. I'm gonna say in this time, do you guys want to go to the apartment or are you like still chilling on the boat?
Yeah, I'm going into the
I
apartment.
mean, I was gonna say, I kind of feel like the apartment has more than the ship right now.
I just pick Alan up and be like, "Hello, time. Come on."
My queen. And
Discuss.
fully allows you to manhandle him, woman handle him. I heavily approve this. What's up, Tragdar?
Just a question about Axel and Alexa.
Yeah.
Because you said we shouldn't have them leave the ship because they'd be in danger. So can we get them from like the ship to the apartment safely and like back again, keep them like safe the whole time? 'Cause I don't
Absolutely.
want to like leave them on the ship on their own. And
No,
then...
absolutely, you're fine. Like the shield of the ship extends roughly 10 to 15 feet out, so you guys can pass safely from the ship to where like Alan's insane apartments protections like where they buff out to.
I'll grab them, have one on each shoulder, carry them in.
You as you carry them, you see Alexa is like way more limp than Axel. She's truly given up.
Obviously, head pats.
She fully is just she hasn't stopped crying since the curse has started.
It's okay.
And she's just not talking to anybody.
It's good to cry.
You carry them in. And then as you guys settle down, you see what was his name? What did I say his name was? Kyle. The
And
Ken. Ken.
do we put into Stanley?
Yeah, you put it in the sands. He's like semi-reconstituted. You see, like, there's this weird, like, spider Stanley creature walking around because, like, he's connected himself through other Stanleys. So you just hear, as you walk in, it's pure dark, and you just hear, like, ting, 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 ting. And you guys come in, he goes, "Hey, what's up, nerds?" This weird little, Earth
Try that
Genasi.
again.
Oh shit. He sees you guys. He goes, I'll be back. And he runs away and he traps himself inside the cabinets again. Like he's fully gone. Good night. He just goes, good night.
That's right.
Ken's
Sorry.
gone.
Mhm.
Literally.
Ken's gone. You put the twins down on the sofa. You see that Axel like cuddles up with Alexa and just kind of like holds her. You see Shara start walking around just like in amazement at this apartment. She's just so amazed at just every little thing. Just wow, it's so beautiful. What is this? And sits down in like a beanbag chair and he goes, oh, and just like is engulfed by it. She goes, oh, there's no lumbar support, but it's so relaxing.
You know, Shara, I always can respect how you could always keep a bright and lovely mood, even in depressing times.
Aw, I appreciate that. And she casts the light cantrip on your body, and you just glow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just so
Oh,
fucking
freaking-
bright.
turn that off.
It's
I
gonna.
don't have a choice in that.
She
I,
she goes. It's gonna last for about an hour. And She goes from like here sitting relaxed to just she just goes to sleep.
And that's why it lasts the hour, because she falls asleep before she can end the spell. Wasn't able to end the spell, just went.
You guys sort of like Alan shows you guys around, or not you guys, but he shows like Axel around. He's like, the bathroom's over here. You want some snacks? It's kind of like never ending in this fridge here. It's a walk-in, and you see he goes into his own fridge, and he first he puts on a parka. I'll be back, and he just leaves.
Restaurant size fridge.
Yeah, he opens the fridge, closes the fridge. He comes back, and he's covered in snow. And he goes, so I got some things I thought you guys might like. And he's fully dragging like 100-pound dragon rib. Just this insane thing. He's like, yeah, my mom said I have to get my protein in. So I have to eat like one of these a day. I can only finish roughly like a half a pound of it because my tummy's too small. So he goes, I'll put it on the elemental grill. And he attempts to lift it. Fully can't, and you see this fire elemental reach out from the stove. It's okay, Alan, I got you. And just starts cooking it, just like on his really meaty fucking like shoulders, and he's like sits there sizzling. Smells delicious. Yeah. The fire elemental, he just starts squatting it.
I was gonna say he's doing like squats, getting excited at the same
He's
time.
squatting it. Yeah.
He's like,
Gotta keep
Season
myself lean.
Feel the burn.
It's
Nice.
yeah, you guys Alan goes, oh, I forgot, like for our vegetarian friends, I'll be right back. And he parkas up again. He jumps in there. He comes back out with this enormous bag of just like frozen corn. It's like as big as his body. He goes, here you go. Thought you might like this. I didn't ask what you wanted. I just assumed, like, because this is the only thing I have that's like fully like vegetarian.
Is it corn on the cob or singular like kernels?
Oh, it's one giant corn on the cob.
Alan, where are you getting your food from?
Huh? It's the elemental plane of food. What do you mean?
What?
Like, food is an element, and there's a plane of nothing of it.
How does it grow?
Carefully. Like, really carefully. Like, because, like, everything's eating everything in there. But if I ask it to package itself, it just packages itself. It's okay.
I question how you're alive.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I do too. He takes you swat his hand away.
Amazing.
He takes another point of damage. Oh, his wrist fully snaps in half. Oh my god! Why? Why would you do that?
Agon's gonna just like honk.
Oh,
First
okay.
level.
you slap
okay.
it. You slap it with the bonk. Oh god! He passes out from the pain. He wakes up in 5 minutes because of the
Locke laying on him.
Yeah. Locke lays on Alan and wakes him up. He goes, like, without opening his eyes, he just knows, like, oh, my queen.
I'd say you're as weak as a wizard, but you're too stupid.
Hmm?
I'd say he's like a wizard, but he's too stupid.
Mm-hmm. It'd be an insult to wizards.
Alan,
As smart as a barbarian, strong as a wizard.
I'll show you an insult to a wizard.
Alan's truly just like, just a rich
Squishy.
magical kid. That's all he is. He's just a rich
It's
magical
nepotism.
child. It's
He didn't
just
give him credit though. He did carry that.
That's true. He did carry he dragged the rib, and he did carry like the giant corn on the cob. So he's strong when he needs to be.
But
not-
as if this special dimensional food isn't moving itself.
That's true. It probably is.
Since it's packaging itself,
It
you
packages
would think it
itself.
can also move itself.
All right, we're gonna keep moving here. You guys
What?
start to chill out. I think Dragnar, you're munching on that dragon rib. Agate, you just got like this giant corn kernel that you can just eat by itself. after
Sounds good.
after the fire elemental cuts it, and like the fire elemental itself is like a whole like chef that lives with Alan. Just like cuts it, he turns it into the corn niblets, and then like cooks it all up, puts butter on it, and just hands a kernel to you. There you go.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. He's got like he like throws spices inside of his body to cook it up real nice.
Mm, nice.
Amazing. You guys sit down and y'all eat. You see Alexa's eating kinda. Axel's just making sure she's eating. You guys go and chill in the living room. You see Alan puts on Fast and the Furious, and you guys chill out, and it's all about family.
Fast and the Furious 53.
It's it's squared
It's gonna be
actually.
like
This
Fast and
one's
the Furious
squared.
-2.
This one's squared. And you just see like Vin Diesel on a horse cart, just drifting. Yeah.
Cord.
And it's Vindarial Diesel. It's a full half elf like drow guy. It's about family. Same voice, same face. So anyways, you guys chill out watching the movie. You get another explosion of gunpowder and fire, and Hephaestus comes out, and you see he's got a horrified look on his eyes, and he goes over to you, Locke. He goes, not really sure what to say. My condolences, but and he brings back he brings up a vision on like a crystal he's been working on, just and he shows you a photo he took, and it's the throne of God, which is beautiful ivory and gold, with the exception of a splatter of blood, where a god might sit. I don't know if he's alive, but that doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that. God damn it.
You look around for the
Hopefully he
lighting.
wasn't.
Yeah, the lighting that might hit you by saying that. No lightning. You see, you probably should have gotten your shit fucked up, but you didn't. You didn't get smote at all. You know what? And he looks at Dragnar and he goes, "Can I put pause on these blueprints?"
Or
I know you need this work to come out soon, bud, but I gotta put it on hiatus, okay?
that's fine. Is there anything you can do about this curse?
Huh? Oh, no. No. Nope. Not at all. No, but me and like a bunch of other gods, we're all gonna go look for like, Yahweh.
That's great. I'll
Yeah.
call it down to see if he can help.
Fuck that guy. He can't do shit.
Oh, neither can you.
Oh, can't I? And he turns around and he draws another line on the blueprint. You see?
Yeah.
That was like 2 years worth of work.
That's at least a week's worth of work, okay? And it might not even be you know what? It's not the right angle. Hold on. And he erases it. I'll
So
get
you
back
couldn't even do that.
I'll get back to it. I mean, I can, but it's got to be, just right. The angles.
So what are you guys gonna do about Eo being on the material plane?
Well, see, I that's the thing, is he got around it. I talked to a bunch of the other gods. They all kind of agreed we can't do shit about him because he technically is you know, I don't know how much you guys know about Ao being here, but apparently he fully took Immortal's place on Earth. Like, Three Eyes was not meant to be an immortal. And then Ao did something with some sort of multiversal splitting type of deal, and essentially is that person now. Because we found Three Eyes, and like you see in another picture, like in the Feywild somewhere, is Three Eyes like hiding in like these really tall trees, and like there's these weird cursed animals everywhere, and he's out there, like he's chilling. You know, he had some like help, but like, and like you see like a little screenshot of Tex and Guy and like everybody from the other campaign. It was not like, you know, Three Eyes doesn't exist, but he also, it's like there's two at the same time, and since he's immortal, or he is immortal, he kind of is this person. He kind of is Three Eyes, and we can't fuck with him, can't touch him, because according to our agreement that we all hold up, if we were to intervene, you know, we kind of like jump that guy who tried intervening. You know what I'm saying?
But you can give, like, help.
We can assist in a way, but we can't fully, like, I can't smite Ao, you know what I'm saying?
No, but you can get the other
Like-
gods to give us help when we fight him. Divine protections, things.
Well, I was kind of in my workshop for a bit too long, it seems, and it seems like the other gods are actually kind of in a lot of trouble with their people, their followers. So this curse thing didn't just hit like a couple people. This curse thing hit like about 70-80% of the world. So those followers are being.
See that he finds that much of the planet threatening.
Oh, there's a lot
Yeah.
of people threatening. There's plenty of people threatening. There's actually like a couple of like if we'll step out of it like as characters. So there's actually not just y'all's campaign running here. Like there's multiple campaigns running at the same time to like stop this stuff. Y'all are the only ones who's like close to knowing. Like y'all are the only ones who actually figured out that Ao's Ao. That's why Hephaestus just heard this shit. And now he's telling all these other gods what's happening. Like Kaya Kiri has had her own campaign way up there on the monastery. Like all these other people have had their own campaigns. So like you guys aren't the only heroes, but it fucking feels like it, you know? And now
We're just the best.
Huh?
We're just the best ones.
You're just the best ones. You're just the ones that, you know, we're playing. So getting out of the meta, kind of back into it, just Hephaestus goes, he just kind of explains that he can't really help at as much, and like the other gods can't really help as much because they're dealing with their own bullshit. He's like, look, we don't want the world to be like destroyed and stuff, even though we know like we have a clue, right? That shit might go back to what it was before all of our our universes got collapsed into one. It might go back to that, but we're having a lot of fun all being in the same space, and we don't want that shit to happen. So, you know, Dragnar, I'm gonna put a rush order on that hammer. It's gonna come out in a decade, bud. It's gonna be just a full decade, and give me 1 sec.
I thought he was about to say maybe 2 decades.
Yeah. Right?
You got 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's only going to take a decade if I'm alive by then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's got to be like something they can do, blessing wise.
I doubt it.
But it might be a post
I
battle
think this
thing.
is going to be I think it's going to be that sort of thing of if we do manage to defeat him, which I'm assuming we will, because hopefully. Then
Oh boy.
after that, then it'll be a thing of AO's gone. All these other gods now have like more power and stuff, and they'll be able to bestow something on us, or equivalent of
Mhm.
like we'll get a wish spell or whatever, and
See,
we could undo the curse entirely. That sort of thing.
I figure if we get the wish spell, we could wish for the power to reverse all of AO's effects and stop AO permanently.
Mhm.
I feel like that's like the best use of that because it turns out great for everybody.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
It's like all the people he killed gets brought back, all the effects of the curse get taken away,
Yeah.
and we have the power to stop him permanently.
Mhm.
Or we could just fuck the timeline and just say that he never existed.
Yeah, but then that could kill us. It could erase us,
Well,
like
I said,
our story,
fuck
if
the
he never
timeline.
existed.
Huh?
Like I said, we'll just fuck up the timeline. Just make
Because
the
if
most
he never
powerful
existed,
being
then
in
neither did
existence
we.
ever exist.
Mhm. Mhm.
But if he never existed, then neither did we.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Okay. Where was I? Where was I with
Rush order.
Hephaestus is putting a
Jack-
rush
Rush
order.
order. Rush order. He can get it done in 2 minutes. It's fine.
Just quick 10 years. I'm sure you guys don't have anything coming up. So
Yeah.
I'll
24
Nothing
hours.
at all.
You guys,
Isn't an almighty god trying to kill the world.
well, I
Within
mean,
24
he
hours.
just cursed everybody, so it's not like he's gonna do anything soon.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do we
You mean
have who has the
nothing soon?
poster? Who has the poster?
I think Agate does, don't they?
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Agate's gonna get out the poster and just hand that to Hephaestus.
Holy shit. Yeah. He reads every word like an old guy, like he puts on glasses. And then he doesn't even use the glasses, he just looks over the glasses.
He does the.
Yeah. I don't.
Cyan uses prestidigitation to make Teal's name first.
Wow, Teal's lightning song right at the top. I love that. He goes, oh, okay. So he hands it back to you. Okay, there's somebody's having a nice concert. What?
Using the legendary instruments.
Look at the instrument.
Huh? He does it again.
What
He pulls it
part
back.
of- What part of Romero is AO? Did you not understand?
Right, but I mean, if he's gonna, I sometimes will put on nice, symphonies and whatnot. It's fine. You're just playing a song, on legendary instruments. What harm could come of that?
He's got like primordial wish granting instruments
Okay.
that he's going to use to reset everything.
Oh, that's what he's gonna do. Oh. Primo rush order job, 5 years max. Let me get it with everybody else, okay? And he claps his hands,
5
turns
hours.
gunpowder, and he disappears.
Fucking anvil brains.
He gets the fuck out of there. You guys are left with this bad taste in your mouth because it is a weird thing that, like, why don't we get help? Well, all the other gods have shit they've actually been doing with all these other followers all around the world, with like little weird minor things that have been happening everywhere, because it's not just one crew saving the world. There's so many parties actually working hard on this. The problem is none of them have received the information that you have. None of them have been like directly affected, like the twins, like especially like we talk about like Teal and Zephyr, because Zephyr is like that. Nobody else in any other party has access to the ley line power that they do. And then to make sure that the Feywild, the Feywild is properly taken care of. Romero had to have a hand in the whole like conspiracy with Dragnar's parents somehow to make sure that this evil fucker was in charge. Teal's dad was part of a huge part of it. And then we know Agate and Kaina had just been kind of like this weird little crux of power forever. And now, kind of, if that goes away, Loth goes away. So they got to make sure that, Agate and Kynite don't die yet. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mhm.
but now that you guys are kind of winding down, the movie's finishing up. You see that last jump of the horse-drawn carriage, and then like this real old-timey
Into space.
yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, they fully go into space. He casts the jump spell on his horse, and it just like triples the horse's jump, and then they exit, hit exit velocity on Aya. Whoa, family! And then just fucking disappear. Um,
Mhm, mhm.
I'll say you guys go to sleep unless you want to do anything before that. What's up, Agate?
Does Ellen's apartment have a balcony?
Yes. Wait, let me roll because these are freshman dorms.
Valid. They're
Yeah.
freshman dorm. I was
Nah,
gonna say,
I
he's
remember you
got
saying
he can pay for the
there's
upgrade.
not specifically a balcony because we tried to jump into his house through the balcony, but you said we had to go in through the roof.
That's right. I said it was totally flat. So no. Canonically, no.
But there's easy access to the roof.
To the roof. You can if you want to burst that open, yeah.
Nah, maybe not.
Y'all had to climb down the roof and then go through like the regularized door.
Agate's going to go somewhere where they wouldn't disturb everybody's sleep.
Sure.
Wherever that would be. Because since they don't need as much sleep as everybody else.
If you want, I think y'all can set up like a gangplank situation between the galleon. What was it? The SS. Dibs.
SS Dibs.
You can just walk over there if you want.
Sure. We'll do that.
Cool.
And I think that Agate's gonna get out Charlie and summon Flambert.
Yeah, what's up?
And just kind of have a little conversation with them.
Charlie just.
What's up? Just, hey, Charlie. So I want to talk to both of y'all.
Uh-huh.
Because tomorrow is going to have a lot of things going on. It's going to be really dangerous.
Okay.
And Flambert, I'm going to do my best to keep you up. But if that's not possible, no, I'm going to get you back as soon as I can.
Kind of dims.
And
just kind of looks at you sad. But then just nods knowingly, this is your familiar, basically.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna really need you during this, and I'm gonna do my best to keep you up. I'm gonna do my best to bring you back as much as I can. Okay.
Really ignites, nods.
Cool. And then Ag's gonna look at Charlie and just, Charlie, I need you to understand. If Flambert goes away, I can bring Flambert back.
Uh-huh.
If you go away, I can't get you back.
What?
I can't bring you back. Because Flambert is a fire spirit that can be summoned.
Uh-huh.
You were born from your mom. If you get extra hurt, I don't know what. I guess I would technically be able to, but I don't know when I would be able to. And I don't want to risk that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you to stay safe. Wait, actually, I wasn't thinking about this. Let me remember what kind of things. Okay, could I? Okay.
What's up?
So there are some spells that I see that I have because of Charlie's gauntlet that doesn't come with Charlie, right?
Charlie is basically giving you the webbing to use those spells. If you take if you like leave Charlie, that webbing is not going to really be useful.
Okay.
Charlie's like a package
Okay.
deal.
Yeah. Okay. And so I need you to stay hidden.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Clambers back into your hair. You have no clue where they went.
Perfect. You got it.
I'm here. I'm here.
You got
I'm
it.
not here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you need to stay there and stay safe. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There are big
sure.
things that are happening. People might not make it. And if I don't make it, then Charlie, you need to find somebody in the Pride. And Flambear, I don't know. I'd do my best to find you in the afterlife or something.
Charlie, just by you suggesting that you would die, Charlie bites you.
Hey,
just
Charlie.
you're not,
Charlie, we don't.
You're not. Charlie's.
I'm gonna
Charlie's
do my
eyes-
best.
All 8 of Charlie's eyes well up with the little tears, and goes,
Sure.
I already lost one mom.
Charlie, I know, and I'm gonna try my best. Do you remember? Did you ever meet your aunt?
No, I was born in that cave that we took over.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna meet your aunt tomorrow.
Well, I heard a lot of nice things
Um,
about her.
I'd say wait to make your own decisions first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, can you make a decision and decide not to die?
Well, I'm gonna try not to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to.
Okay,
but
because if you don't,
I need you to
I'll-
prioritize your safety.
I'm gonna bite you if you don't.
What? Okay. Sounds good. You can bite me. Okay.
Wipes all 8 eyes. Okay.
You can do that. But yeah, stay safe. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it through, but I gotta make sure that you're okay, just in case.
I'll be okay. I think. And like, creepily, puts
Yeah.
all 8, like hugs around your
Aw.
neck. Just
Aw,
and,
sweet.
like, rubs
It's just like,
It's so creepy because it's a big fucking spider.
yeah.
But it's also
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
and Charlie's like a little squishy, see-through-ish spider with.
It's just like a little
huge-
like that.
Yeah, with huge innocent eyes, but then like the the legs reach fully all the way around.
It looks like a face hugger just hugging your neck instead.
Yeah, just like this giant bulbous thing. The little butt of
Mhm.
Charlie.
Oh,
Flambear goes
sweet.
up and
Uh-huh.
and just kind of rests in your lap or
Mhm.
like on your shoulder, and just
mm-hmm.
the warmth from Charlie, the warmth from Flambear,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of remind
And
you.
so,
Yeah.
And so I think Agate sits there for a little bit with them and kind of like thinks about Kyanite and thinks about everybody there and just, we need this to work. And they're gonna go inside.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you also, if you're doing your meditation for a little bit,
Mhm.
can you give me a nature roll with advantage as you meditate?
Mhm. That is a 23.
As you're doing your meditation for the night, getting in your 4 hours real quick, you think about everything that has ever happened to you guys since this campaign started, since you met everybody back in Phandalin.
Mhm.
And then it starts getting to the point where like you're playing it over in your head, And then you get to what just happened to your parents. And the fact that
Mhm.
somebody's willing to hurt your family who is
Mhm.
fully not part of this adventure. Like
Mhm.
there's kind of like a mutual thing, like, you know, like there's bad guys in the world, but
Mhm.
there's like they're never so bad to be like, I'm gonna go and kill your parents who are in a fully other dimension.
Mhm.
They wouldn't
Mhm.
go that far. They'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna kill your dog too, because he's there.
Mhm. Mhm.
Romero took the time to, because they were enslaved by Carmine for so long, he took the
Mhm.
time to find your folks' names and the
Mhm.
names of a lot of your people, and recite them by name. I think a little bit of that, like, little spark as you're meditating, and then you remember that girl in the kitty cafe about to
Mhm.
go and fucking tell on you. Really? Gonna tell on you right now, right as you're trying to
Mhm.
solve all these problems.
Mhm.
And then, like, remember just like fully grabbing that knife. Another little spark.
Mhm.
And then all the times that you've seen your friends get struck down or like be brought almost to death, and then you've had to
Mhm.
sit there burning your own skin and then healing your friends.
Mhm.
Spark, 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 spark. And then you go back to it. Like, what is the thing deep down in this planet that is all fire?
Mhm.
And you think about the most destructive thing that is caused by the purest form of fire. And then what do you think about, Agate?
I mean, I think that okay. I think the good wording is that maybe Agate kind of feels themselves kind of melting
Mm-hmm.
and kind of feels themselves like kind of joining uh with kind of the center of center of Aya.
Yeah, center of, yeah.
Mhm.
That
And
dense fire.
feeling like they could draw it from the ground.
You feel that. And as you open your eyes, you look at your arm. Not the left arm
Mhm.
where Charlie is, but the right arm.
Mhm.
And you
Mhm.
see your skin is
Mhm.
cracked black and bright red. And you feel the pure power, like the purest form of fire. You feel lava, magma. And Agate, you have earned this spell called Eruption. Um, for our game,
Mhm.
it is a 9th level spell. It is what I am calling a legendary spell. It
Mhm.
cannot be counterspelled. It can be dispelled, but this spell is a 10 turn monstrosity of a spell. Um, you and it's called Eruption for a reason. You fully summon a volcano.
Mhm. I'm excited.
So
I
Agate,
didn't see where you go.
Shit.
huh?
What?
That's crazy. I was just reacting to that. That's crazy.
Mhm.
So I was saying, like, Agate, you kind of meditate, and as you meditate, you just
Mhm.
feel that arm of that
Mhm.
pure magma, and you see like almost rivers running underneath the cracked areas.
Mhm.
And you have something that you can face these gods with.
Mhm.
The pure destruction of nature. Nature is and always will be.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean the gods are and always will be. What came before the gods? Fucking nature, man. So
Mhm.
you've harnessed the power of pure
Something that was
destruction.
primordial.
It's primordial, exactly, before the gods.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
We'll move on to who. What's up?
Would this be a good time to do the switch roll?
As you're sleeping, yeah. Go ahead.
Or should I do it when we like wake up?
Let's maybe when we wake up. Let's try that.
Okay.
Let me continue with
Sounds good.
Can I get since we're all going to sleep, can we go with Zephyr? Is that okay?
It's cool.
Cool. Zephyr, you go to sleep, bud. Are you doing? What is Zephyr feeling in this moment as he goes to sleep?
He is very happy because he got to enjoy a nice milkshake before he went to bed. Nothing better than, ice cream in whatever form before going to sleep. So right now, everything is bliss. But then in the back of his head, there's the whole curse stuff, and it's hard to keep a good mood and a cheery inspirational vibe when your bloodline is cursed. But damn, that milkshake was good.
You start with the damn that milkshake was good. You move through the thought process of, and you too also kind of like meditate on the campaign, like your first time meeting people here, and you get to that point in your memories where you got to talk to your parents for the first time. And it felt like a pure blessing to even just be able to interact with them. As you go through the motions of this curse, I think that in this sort of last moment of them being able to speak to you, you feel the pull and the warmth of your parents. I think in your mind, you see a beautiful golden door with the story of your people on it, and this door is not scarred. At least in this space, this door is openable. Do you want to push through?
Zephyr would like walk up to the gate. This big door. Then like he would try to will it to open it. His mind.
I think your Mocked is at your side. Dude, you will it to open, it opens. And you see, as you've seen before, your parents. Well, Noctis. In their fiery form, their radiant form, on a gorgeous golden chariot of fire. The same chariot that you ride. When they both look to you, and they go, Zephyr, the door's automatic. It just opens.
It's been a long time since I've been here, so it's real easy to forget that.
They in their ever living form, like your father with the sword, your mother with the scales, this pure being of duality, of order and chaos, beckon you, or I'm sorry, not order and chaos, but of balance, beckon you. And as you walk towards them, your mom, and then it's really both of them speaking at the same time, but kind of she motions and goes, "We saw you speaking with Tiamat for a little bit. What's up with that?" And you kind of were convinced. We were talking about that. Like you were convinced chaos needs to exist in order for What's going on there?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh,
Listen, I, as much as everyone else, believe how absolutely Tiamat being here is. I miss that. I miss that a lot. I miss that a lot.
hmm. Hmm.
I never have and never will agree, understand, or value that mongrel being out in the universe. But if it is the will of the Dragonborns, then I have to abide because this world, this stupid, stupid world revolves around those stupid lizard boys.
Oh wow. Strong. A lot of strong. Feels racist. You know.
I'm very sorry that I am upset with the fact that my life and future has been ruined due to meeting two stupid Dragonborns.
So are you making like a generalization based on just like two people of
I'm
that
making a
race that you've met,
generalization
or
on Teal and Dragnar,
sounds?
who are Dragonborns.
So you then all Dragonborn are like that
Just
in your
those
mind?
two.
Oh, they look at each other and they're like, phew, like an audible phew. Okay,
Mhm.
thinking that our progeny might have been, racist. But okay, continue.
That's all I have to say. You know, I'm not very happy with the situation we're in. If the decision were in my hand to let Tiamat free, would I have done it? Probably not. Would I be dead due to that? Probably so. Because Tiamat is able to do things that I can't do. I can't zip across the universe and destroy a few planets and solar systems that AO has been tampering with, having general like generations of backups and plans and stuff. We can't mess with that. I'm immortal, not immortal yet.
They look at each other. You say, you say, yet, as if you're going to become immortal soon.
I and my name shall never die.
You, you wish to write your name upon the world, Zephyr?
I wish to live for a very, very long time and do a lot of great things. If that leads to me writing my name on the world, then so be it. Stupid phone.
Love it. Did you leave your GPS on? You know you're here. You can turn it off. You're,
Yeah. Sorry about that. This is just a very bad situation. A very, very bad one. And one, even as much crap that I give to Dragnar and Teal, it is very wrong of me to do what I do. But I have no choice. Someone has to hold the beating of the words, the verbal assault. Someone has to hold it. Because if someone doesn't get verbally assaulted, then the physicality of what I do to people gets worse.
Hmm.
And I don't want to turn into a Dragnar. So I do what I do.
no, you don't want to do that.
Yes. Like ripping people's heads off, eating it. That's nasty.
They don't have eyes, or eyebrows really, but you do see it rise like way up high. Wow. Don't think we've seen that much as you're telling us. Zephyr, we beckoned you here because even as gods, even though we are immune to being afraid, there's some part of us. And you see a layer of that radiance comes down, and you actually see your parents' face for the first time in a long time. You see, even though their skin is still golden, you see the shape, you know, you see, you know, your mom's dimples, you see, you know, the classic hairstyle that you guys would all wear. You said there's part of us that still has a twinge of fear at the fact that you might die. We wanted to help. You know you are the Luminous. That's
And the
always
Luminous never dies.
no, they don't. The
There will always
Luminous,
be another one.
there will
My goal
always.
is to be the last one.
They smile. You can see the smile. Says, if your goal is to be the last one, and we would love nothing more than to watch you go on 100 more adventures, then we have something that we would like to give you early. We didn't think we'd be imparting any of this so soon, but and you see your necklace leaves your body. And you see that with a free hand, your father grabs it, and with the sword, flicks the chariot, has like golden burning fire radiating at the end of it, and points the sword and touches it. And you see that your chain, instead of it wasn't pure black earlier, wasn't it? Like obsidian.
It's normally like obsidian.
So normally it's obsidian. You see, as it's touched, this radiant flame is poured inside of it, and you see roils and ebbs and flows. He lets it go, and it rests back on your chest. The chain reappears around your neck. He goes, if you truly need help, we've imparted a bit of ourselves into your chain. This is the only way we can get around that agreement that all gods have not to mess around on the mortal plane and give you some of our pure divine power. It won't last for long, Zephyr, but it will last long enough to maybe give you and your friends an edge. Also, last thing, were you flirting with the Angel of Death? Is that a thing? Are y'all two a thing?
Wait.
Just because you
wait,
both have
what?
scythes, or is it
No,
like
y'all are breaking up right now. This is
we're right in front of you?
like the signal is like really bad, Mom.
Zephyr?
Dad? Hello?
Zephyr? Nope. There's no tunnel. You're not in a tunnel. You're here.
You're breaking.
We can see
You're
the
breaking
plastic
up.
wrapper. We see the plastic wrapper you're holding up by your face. Zephyr.
You know what? I think it's about time for me to wake up. Man, this signal's really bad.
Zephyr, you wake up. Fully wake up. God damn. That was beautiful. I'll say you wake up and it's early dawn. Like pre-dawn actually. It's still dark outside. And you do look down at your chain and you feel the presence of your mother and father. Even more so, the presence of this pure burning passion to keep the world in balance. And I don't know if if you want to, let it be known what you received. It's up to you. I did let everybody know what Agate received.
I don't know if it's a thing that Zephyr would be able to just do without fully using it. It might be better to just hold it.
You can hold it. But yeah, you got something dope. I don't know if you want to show
Yeah,
them.
I don't know how specifically I would show it without doing it. You know what I mean?
I think like if you want to
The
like
same thing when you gave me the chariot.
right, I think if you want to like out of character say it, you can, but you can fully keep it until you need to use it.
Do y'all want to know? I'll tell you if you want to know.
I mean, I'd be interested to know, but also I'm also down to learn in real
game.
time if you'd prefer to do that. Yeah.
Look for
Whatever
this.
y'all prefer.
Either way works for me.
Yeah, in game sounds good. Is that what everybody's saying?
Yeah, I'm good either way. Dealer's
Okay.
choice.
Cool.
Okay.
You know that yeah.
Then I'll do a little bit of both. Then, they bestowed, you know, like they said, a little divine power on Zephyr. Fall upon it, through the chain, and you guys know what happens when I use the chain. Things get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna get crazy if it's like I'm calling upon the full power of the chain and Noctis.
Yeah.
To create bullshit.
Really does create
Excited.
bullshit. It's wild. So like for people who haven't had access to like 9th level spells, like especially Dragnar and Zephyr, I gave them something the equivalent of a 9th level spell. That I thought reflected their playstyle. But
I got one more thing to say,
Go
and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Like on a response to like that thought of like, you know, true balance. He says like, savior of all living things, an angel of death. A good balance to me.
Sounds like a kink.
Then he goes back to bed.
Zephyr.
Like the
What? I'm supposed to go back to bed. What do you want?
Are you in that tunnel? Is that?
You're not supposed to be talking to me. Hey, the agreement.
We will move on.
This reminds me.
What's up, Agate?
Did we ever finish resolving the emissary?
No, we
No.
did not.
No.
Okay.
He's gonna get his though.
Yes, of
He's
course.
gonna get his.
You have not
Exactly.
finished resolving that.
Okay.
We're gonna move to I think Zephyr, I think you go back to bed, like try to reset that connection. And then Dragnar, you're also going to bed. I think definitely the twins wanted to hang out with you more than anything. And so like as you went to sleep, Axel's like, can we like just, and he takes a pillow instead of saying anything more, he takes a pillow, puts it up against like the side of your ribs here, and then just lays down.
Basically, I was going to say is there a room with like a wide-ish open space?
Alan's bedroom.
Yeah. Okay,
Ish,
so
yeah.
I'll sort of be in there. I'll have them, and I'll basically have all my weapons out, and I mean all of them.
Oh wow.
So like, literally the dozen of them, and I'm just gonna go through them all, give them all maintenance, you know, sharpen them, oil them, the whole shebang. Because Dragnar's thinking tomorrow's probably gonna be the biggest fight of his life, and I think the thing is with Dragnar, he's never really feared death, because he's always had the like lifestyle of live by the sword, die by the sword.
Mm-hmm.
But it's now, so on the one hand he's thinking this is just my fight, my next fight, but there's also part of him that's now thinking I have people I care about and people I need to come back to, and now I'm at risk of permadeath. So I think he's putting the maintenance and the work into his weapons, even the ones he doesn't use and has almost never used, because it's that thought in the back of his head of I need to be ready for tomorrow. And also with Axel and Alexa there, trying to give them something to do to distract them as well, so they can help like apply the oils and things, and then when they get tired they can just rest on me as I keep working.
Cool.
until I'm finished, and then I'll go to bed myself. Just, holding the two of them like that.
Love that. You go to work. Axel learns a lot from you here. You see him still like kind of corner of his eye looking at Alexa a lot. She's literally holding like a dagger and then just like putting it in and out of the scabbard of it. Just kind of like taking like just she's so lost. But you give her something to do at least. She looks at the little dagger.
You still have the feathers.
Oh, the feathers, that's right. You reminded me, thank you. I think she'd probably play with a feather. Just watch it go. And then you see Axel more aware of his surroundings, just Dragon, I think I haven't had any magic pop up, and I think I want to be a fighter like you. You're I can't do any of the sorcery stuff. I don't have the bloodline for that, but if you teach me how to do all of this and like look at all your weapons and armor, I don't know. Maybe I could do some good too, just like all you guys.
Oh, it's definitely possible. You say you don't have the talent for magic in you, but I can see the talent in you. Maybe not for magic, but I can see talent. And I can see heart. I've seen that more than enough. And if you want to learn, I'll teach you. Just, maybe pray to as many gods as you can that I come back tomorrow. And I'll wink at him.
Okay. Sure, yeah. I don't know that I want to pray to Hephaestus. Maybe I won't get like a weapon till I'm like 55 or something.
I'll give you a weapon long before that.
Okay. He brings Alexa over, sets her down. She's like holding the dagger and holding the feather, like just like some things that bring her comfort. She lays against you and he like pets her head, kisses her goodnight. Blanky gets over on your other side and you're just full dad sleeping.
Just head's there, mouth like open like that. Long dragon tongue just sticking out.
Snoring and everything.
He snores sparks.
Oh my, that's cool. In every chromatic, all the breath weapons. You go to sleep, and there's roll me perception right before you go to sleep.
14.
Somebody was watching you the entire time you were cleaning your weapons. And right before you loll off and do your dad sleep, I'll say that you hear the voice of the person watching you. Say, "Hey, Jagnar." And in the corner of the room, standing up with a few canaries around him, is Bahamut.
So, did I like fall asleep or am I still awake?
You're in that moment of about to fall asleep and you're not sure if you are awake or asleep right now. It's that weird lolling off. That's where Bahamut likes to catch people.
So, sort of in this weird state, am I like everything else is still around me? So I've still got like the kids on me and like all of this. So I can't really move
You have
anywhere.
everything. You just,
I think Dragnar's obviously he can't really get up. He's got the kids there.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna sort of half look at Bahamut in that weird again, like the half asleep, just sort of the one eye squinting.
like if you've ever had sleep paralysis, like this is very much what it's like. Like he loves to catch people in that, like the last time he talked to you.
He's just sort of staring at him, like I said, the
Kinda
one
like
eye.
the pre-REM
What?
state.
Yeah, pre-REM state. Yeah, you stare at him.
I would get up, but he's just sat there with the
Oh.
kid, like,
He goes, oh, you have kids, Dragnar? Who's the lucky lady?
well, Ruby's my lucky lady, but they're not technically mine.
Oh,
Not by blood, anyway.
so Ruby's kids then, with a dog guy,
No.
or
No,
oh, okay.
they're adopted. Technically. Well, not officially. I don't know. He's
you
my
know,
son. I don't care.
It's an official, technical. I guess however you feel about it.
I feel content currently, although I may die.
He gets like very serious. You love him?
Them or them?
He points at your adopted wolf children. Them.
To my knowledge, I would say yes. For my understanding of that.
Yeah, they love you too, Dragnar. I can tell that. You see, he takes one of the canaries, whispers to it, and you see the canary turns into a dragonborn, the similar size and shape as you. And he goes, okay, 3, 2, and he grabs you, and then the dragonborn like swaps like Indiana Jones style, and you see there's this hulking. It's a golden dragonborn. I don't think you've ever seen a golden one, but it's a golden dragonborn. He goes, I got him. Bahamut goes, sweet, thanks. Dragnar, and he grows to match your height. You were sitting down early. He grows again, just slightly taller than you. Dragnar, I want to do something for you because I want to give you something because something was taken away from you not too long ago. But you're gonna need
someone.
Sorry. He goes, but I'm gonna need you to talk with me, that someone, and somebody else for a second. So grabs you by the arm, steps backwards, and falls through a portal.
No, portals!
You two fall, air like making your eyes tear up, and you see Mount Celestia. He's holding on to you, but then he lets go. He goes, "Hey, you can fly here, baby," and he turns into his full, enormous platinum dragon aspect of himself. He is a full 200-foot tall dragon, pure platinum blinding scales if they reflect the sun into your eyes, and he, with one giant wing flap, he is already at Mount Celestia. Boom! Just so many shockwaves. You follow him?
I fall for 3 seconds, just not knowing what to do, and then I remember I'm a dragonborn. I have my own wings anyway,
Yeah.
So I just pop them out and start flying.
You pop them out, and then another weird set of dragon wings pops out. He's like, "Oh shit!" Bahamut turns around. Oh, let me just turn those off. I forgot you had your own bud. He lands back into his human form, surrounded by his canaries. You see gorgeous clearing, and it's an enormous mountain. So Mount Celestia isn't necessarily a mountain that's built into any ground. It's a floating mountain. that has like broken spars of rock everywhere. There's weird waterfalls that flow in random directions. You see this gorgeous mountain with what sort of looks like a temple at the top. This is not a regular sized mountain like what you would think a big mountain is. This is a dragon sized mountain. This mountain top is like, I don't know, Olympus Mons on Mars size, like that fucking big and just floating in the middle of the air. But it's beautiful, and there's grass and water everywhere. There's plenty of food running around to hunt. You go down to a clearing and you see Bahamut. You see a gorgeous woman also sitting there, and then you see this little round ball of scales.
I'm running.
Land. You see
Like the
Pendragon.
biggest like Dragnar leap run, like
Dragnar! You hear his voice for the first time in a long time. Dragnar!
diving.
You guys hit each other so hard. Pen is as squishy as he ever was. Dragnar! Like he's trying to breathe with you on him.
Just
Yes.
let up a little bit. And then he's back.
He passes out. I love you too, and he's gone.
No, no. Not again.
Squeeze him. Like it's like CPR kind of. Just. He inhales. Jagnar. Oh my God, it's been so honestly amazing and beautiful here. But honestly, I missed you so much too. I've missed
I
you.
miss you too, bud.
Oh my God, just that I missed the hell out of you. Pen is crying. You see, he goes, and do you remember? You remember the last thing I did before I left when I turned in like to that, feathered.
Very impressive.
Thanks. Apparently, and he looks over at Bahamut. He goes, apparently, Bahamut's like my like actual dad. And apparently, like, Tiamat's like my actual mom.
Wait.
I wasn't supposed to happen.
At the one, carry the three.
Jagnar, don't do math. You know it gives you nosebleed.
Times by fire.
Jagnar, stop. You see, Bahamut walks up, picks up Pendragon. He goes, honestly, it was, it was one fun night, and Pendragon was not supposed to exist. He was more of a thought than a birth. And you see the woman who was like sitting out over in shadows. She gets up and walks over. She is covered from head to toe in scary plate mail, like sharp, like daggers almost built into her armor. Hi, Dragnar. And you hear the voice of Tiamat speak to you. You see she has...
like, small bow.
She acknowledges your bow. She has beautiful tendrils of braided hair that come down. She has 5 braids, and they're all the individual colors of the chromatic dragons. You see she's never without her weapons. She's fully plated up, like I said. She's gorgeous to hell. She has heterochromia, to where one eye is bright red, and then the other eye is a more like dull blue. And she looks at you. She goes, Pen, and like calls Pen over. Come in, Mom. Jumps up into her arms real quick. He goes, Mom, my best friend's here. Like, I don't. She goes, just wanted a quick squeeze. Squeezes him so hard he passes out too. She tosses him back to you, Dragnar. There you go.
This technically means we are family.
She kind of nods. Bahamut goes, the reason here wasn't for you to get to know our family, although kind of feel like things needed to be said a little bit. Just wanted to explain to you who Pendragon was and sort of is. When you...
Pen.
He's Pen. He's Pen. But I didn't accept him as my son at first. And so I sort of banished him to the material plane. I didn't want to raise him, and Tiamat didn't want to raise him. We kind of neither accepted him for what he was. This weird blend of chaos and pure good. But then you found him, Dragnar. And kind of we saw everything he could become under your tutelage. And he, Bahamut, bows to you.
Yeah, just stunned.
He goes, you, Dragnar, never once faltered in the ways that you felt, in the things that you taught Pendragon. You were always Dragnar. And when I did what I did, and I basically kicked my son out, that was unlike me. And I regret that heavily. But I've seen the man you've become, Dragnar, and I have deep respect for you. Since you've shown me who you truly are, which funnily enough, no matter how much you think of it, Dragnar, you truly are good. You really are. Evil cackle. You see Tiamat. Tiamat goes, you know, he knocked out an old man one time. Just like straight
By
up,
accident.
just fully pushed him into a wall. It was... So, let's watch it again. And
Not
she
my
like
fault.
she pulls it up, and you see yourself so fucking mad and just elbowing this old man who like conks his head into the door frame.
See, I was pushing him, not him.
She goes, was it the elbow or was it the frame? Who knows? The point is, it was great. It was great.
Next, you'll bring up the bloody skunk.
Pendragon goes, it was kind of cool. It was, I mean, who else can knock out an old man in just a push, you know? Dragnar.
I could do a lot more than knock him out.
See? Pendragon's like, see? He's so cool. Bahamut goes, I wish Pendragon didn't learn everything from you, but
Then maybe you should have raised him yourself.
in this, exactly, and that's the thing that I get back to. In this moment, I know you did the best you could. And that Pen learned, whether or not you like it, very good morals. You see, Pendragon goes, shove first, ask questions later.
Yes.
Tiamat
Don't
goes,
trust portals.
Tiamat goes, that, right there. The shove first and the portals thing. Fuck portals. She's upset. He's like, Bahamut goes, he's really trying to gain composure here, but he has like two insanely chaotic people in front of him, Tiamat and you. And fully the regret of his beautiful son being kicked out. He goes, rubs his own temples. We, and he points to Tiamat, have something to give you. I am giving you something because of how you've raised Pen. She is giving you something because of the fact that you released her and have submitted this universe to chaos. And Tiamat just cackles.
As if it wasn't in it before.
Yeah, Tiamat, ah! She cackles like crazy. She's laughing, her gorgeous hair flopping everywhere.
Did it before, I'd free her again.
She turns. She pulls up this crazy dragon bow and arrow out of nowhere. Shoots a baby skunk. She's like, ha ha ha.
Good shot.
Right? Right? Uh,
Wow, that's a throwback right there, bro.
she goes, got it all up here. Some of Dragnar's greats. She hefts a hand axe. He goes, waiting for Bahamut to open a portal. He's like, don't. We want to give you, Dragnar, an aspect of ourselves. And he goes over and he takes a scale off of Pendragon. He's like, ow! Like, just for a second, Pendragon. He takes one of Tiamat's scales, and he takes one of his own scales. He presses them together with such immense force that they merge. You see, he gives you this little medallion to put around your neck. He goes, you don't have to wear it like a necklace. You can inlay it in a weapon of some sort, or even in your armor or loincloth or wherever. The point is, should you need us ever, you've more than earned the right to call upon us. And he pushes it into your hand. Goes, Pen. And Pen looks up so happily. He goes, do you want to show Dragnar around Mount Celestia? Do I? Pendragon gets underneath you, like in between your legs, like he's ready for you to ride him, and he turns into the feathered serpent that he turned into last time. He goes, let's go, and he flies so fast. You can't even see the things he's talking about. He's so fast. He's enormous. He's like a quarter the size of this mountain. He's the biggest dragon you've ever seen, Dragnar. Bigger than Bahamut, bigger than Tiamat. He's so fucking big. And he's not even fully like realized his power yet, because he is still a child. But the fact that he was born between these two, you know he is destined for some crazy shit.
That's my boy.
You two fly around as the absolute best buds you always have been. You spend your time sleeping. I'm going to call this a long rest for you. You spend your time sleeping, enjoying everything Mount Celestia has to offer, as many baby skunks as you want to kill, like all of like the portals you can throw hand axes through. It's so fun. Anytime Pen asks for a portal from his dad, he's like, here, just throws up a random portal to some random inn. Like, there's just people in there, huh? And just hand axe comes through. See, Pen sets you down, goes back to his normal form, and he goes, Dragnar, Dad said after everything's done here, maybe, or everything's done there, maybe you and I can continue our adventure. But because of what I did, and I interfered on the material plane, I'm not really allowed there anymore. So I wanted to know if you want to go on an adventure in the astral plane with me, if that's okay.
Any day, bud. Any day.
Yes! And he just like does a little weird orbular dragon dance. Dragnar, you wake up. You transfer the golden dragon dude at the last second. Agate, I think if you're trancing, you see this weird golden Dragnar. Like, it looks like him. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I could probably so I'm just like, probably goes and like taps on that dude's.
He's fully not asleep. He just goes, "What's up?"
I don't think I need to I don't think I need to say why I'm confused.
Right. I'm not Dragnar. So Dragnar is chilling with like his friend or something, and then like Bahamut told me to chill here. So it's good, bro. I'm lawful good, so you ain't gotta fucking worry about me, right?
You're here from Bahamut.
Yeah.
And he's gonna bring Dragnar back.
I didn't hear about that part. Maybe.
You didn't guarantee that. So,
So he covers the kid's ears. Shush,
Yeah.
dude. What is
you didn't guarantee that.
shush? Why are you so loud, bro? And then as you're like, you can guarantee that, you see like you don't see Dragnar come back. He's more like incorporeal, but you fully see this golden guy swap disappear. Dragnar reappears in front of your face.
It's like, oh my gosh, okay. Had me worried for a second.
What's up, Dragnar?
Well, with the like necklace pendant thing, he's put it around his arm, like the armband sort of thing.
Oh, love it.
And also, has it taken any effect on him, like physically yet, or is it only when he like uses the power?
When you use it, it hasn't taken any effect physically. It's fully like you're calling upon it, and you know, just to give everybody again like an example of how powerful it is, it's every week. You cannot use it more than once a week.
Okay, because I kind of. Actually, no, I'm going to do it now. I kind of want to. Dragnar's appearance has changed based on this. I like the idea of it.
Sure.
His left eye is turned silver, and his right eye is a pentagram of all the 5 chromatic colors.
Oh,
Fuck, that's dope.
nice.
That's dope as shit, bro. You see that.
Yeah, I guess like literally like, there's, and it just like he switched right. He's just like, oh, okay, and then they look again. And they're like, that's new. What happened? Have you looked in a mirror? Goes and grabs a little like really like a little hand mirror from Alan's bathroom. Look
there. What the? That's new.
Let's see. What happened?
Well, I was taken to Mount Celestia by Bahamut. I met Pendragon again.
Is he okay?
Very much so. He's doing well. He's the son of Bahamut and Pendragon. No, not Bahamut and Pendragon.
I'm still
Bahamut and
asleep.
Tiamat.
I'm still asleep.
I think you guys wake up for this. Like I think everybody's finally awake for this because it's been the full long rest. But yeah, everybody hears this.
Yeah, I hear that part.
Wake
So
up
you
to the
telling
recount.
me
Uh,
that you are a descendant of Bahamut? Then
Yeah.
you gonna tell me Pendragon, right, is the son of Bahamut and Tiamat,
Yes. And also my adopted son.
which makes
That's
Also,
your
apparently
little family circle
Yeah.
chaos incarnate. But I'm racist for saying that you're a plague on the world.
your parents are like,
Yes.
hey,
Yes,
we
you
didn't
are.
say that out loud. Nobody else knows about that. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't judge people based on their race like you do.
I'm judging you based off of who your goddamn mother's mother is.
technically that would be Bahamut.
Yeah, that's true.
And then who that person had a baby with, who you let free upon the world.
Oh, like you've never done anything bad. Trying to flirt with death.
What was that, Sophia? What
I mean,
happened?
it worked. I
You-
mean, it
Sophia.
worked.
I mean, I flirt with death, but you
It's
literally
breaking up-
flirted
Your
with
parents
death.
are trying to talk to you through the. Let's wrap this up because I want us to go soon here. We're gonna you guys wake up. I'm gonna assume you guys you know, prep and do your things that you want to do. I'll say if you guys want to last second want to settle any spell lists that you want to do right now, I will allow that before the final fight begins. What's up, Baggett?
The switch.
Oh, roll for the switch. Um, let me know if that happens or not.
Okay, I got 17.
Okay.
No switch.
No switch.
And we got that full long rest.
You got a full long rest, correct?
Lovely.
We're gonna go into the Cosmic Theater. Teal. Teal, you are just having had watched your father be burst into pieces. Literal, like, his corporeal form was here, gone. The mask falls on the ground, shatters. You see that there are quite a few people around you right now. I'm not going to show you guys the stage or anything, but there's quite a few people here right now. Teal, you see that not only Veronica is here, but Sebastian. You see that Alred is here. You see Good Boy and Lucky. Alred's paladin attendants. You see one little figure walk up. It's hard to miss this figure, even with the little helmet that they're wearing. You see Cromwell. No longer blubbering, no longer missing words. Master Teal. Walks up and you hear like a little synthesized voice coming out of the helmet. So different to see you on the sort of other side of being stepped on and walked all over your entire life. So different. So interesting. He kind of takes a little nail, scratches at your arm. Would be God's bleed as well. Interesting. You know, I've been waiting a long time to see you in this position, Master Teal. All of your friends, all the people you thought that you loved, that loved you, how could they possibly love someone so lacking introspective, so lacking the view upon the world, not seeing that you were actually a problem? You had so much, Teal. You can fully talk, by the way. He goes, you had so much, Teal. You chose to do nothing with it. You chose to have a mansion, have adventures, help no one.
I chose to live for others instead of myself. My entire life has been spent trying to revenge other people, finding a family, living for other people. I never did anything with the mansion or the money. I never threw expensive, lavish, like, bankrupting parties. I don't care about the money as much as other people would. I care about trying to live a life for me and my new family.
It's funny that you say all
And
that, Teal,
you,
because the parties that your father threw, they actually helped people. It gave business to people nearby. It ensured that people could eat the next day. The estate took care of itself, Master Teal.
I'm not my father.
It's obvious. He turns, he walks away. Teal, in this moment, of truly having been beaten down for what seems for fucking ever, having to defend yourself and the decisions that you made, that you have been hinging on, that you've been right, you've helped people, you've saved, certain populations from ending. You truly have been a hero. In all that time, even though you are a College of Spirits bard, you never stuck to just one thing. You never stuck to just one thing. You never were just, oh, I'm a College of Spirits bard, and I'm gonna do something with a fun ghost or something, blah blah blah. It was like, no, I'm gonna fucking get counterspell. I'm gonna get fireball. I'm gonna summon a steed. I'm gonna polymorph, baby. I'm gonna be all of this and more. Teal, there's something boiling inside of you. Something waiting to come out. And after experiencing your friends, Agate and Kyanite, the fact that they are always switching, it keeps people on their toes. They never know what to expect. Like, which twin is that? Fuck, is there Starfire coming or is there actual fire coming? Dragnar with his connection to chaos, with you've been surrounded by that for a long time, just pure draconic chaos magic. Um, and the way that he dealt with situations, just like it's either, it was black or white. He's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, or I'm just gonna ignore you. Just like choosing a decision quickly and then just acting upon it and then following through was wild, and not a lot of people do that. And then Zephyr, he also has had a weird connection to chaos because his chain was never perfect. His magic was never perfect. It always tripped up at some random point, and nobody could see that coming. Teal, surrounded by all of this chaos, you've come into something on your own. In this long time you've had sitting there, a bard's magic comes from song. And I think you've been working on a song in your off time to cast a new spell. Something a little chaotic, like you hear like the discordant chords in your head, and as soon as you get your hand on your lute, you know exactly what you'll be able to do with it. Teal, being a person who, like I said, is surrounded by that chaos, you can speak for chaos, or rather, in this instance, you can sing for chaos. Teal, you can now cast the. Or would you like me to say it, or would you like to hold on to that? We're holding on to it. Teal, you hold that roiling bundle of different magics inside of you. And you look out and you see a lot of people you didn't see before. You see Brigida as well. Beautiful, young, blonde. You see that she is a little fucked up. Like, she has like a scar across her face from like where Dragnar was hitting her. You see she's like fully missing like a couple of fingers. She is still there, still existing though. She has like a light cantrip on her staff as she walks over. She talks to Romero for a little bit. She's like, I think we're ready. He goes, okay. He goes, everybody, and you hear like as Romero motions, music stops, and you see like the people you've been playing with are exhausted. The people, the Varu people and Raka. He goes, I'm going to give you all a little bit of a break, as it will be our performance soon. And he looks back at
Body performance.
Do what?
My performance. So,
Sure, Teal, your performance. Uh, we, of course, special guest Teal Lightning Song is going to be playing for us as well. He'll be on the lute. uh, but after the performance is done, you won't know who you are anymore because you'll be gone. So just play your absolute best. Uh, After all of this, and you see like some people start to pipe up, like Brigida, Sebastian, Cromwell, like will be gone. He goes, "Oh, not people close to me. You'll all be protected. You'll be coming with me." Teal, your passive insight. This is a lie. He has no intention of bringing anybody with him, but he's convinced them all that he'll be bringing them into the new world. He goes, "Once we're done here, my wish will make sure that me and all of my friends are gonna be just fine." He goes, "Teal, good luck. I will be at the front," and he points to a dais where it looks all the magic will be concentrated. Like all of your beautiful musical notes will be flowing into this dais. It has like little constructs around it that look like they absorb magic. He goes, "Once I stand here for a little bit and I make sure that all the magic is absorbed, everybody else make sure nobody interrupts us. Once I stand here for about a minute, I'll be able to make my wish." Um, and that's kind of like the first time he's revealed a lot of what he's trying to do, especially to you, Teal. He goes, "I'll be able to make my wish here." So good luck, everybody. Teal, you're gonna get your bread and water soon. Everybody else too. All right, and you see Roth. Roth has a little. He still has the neck brace on, and he's got like he looks tired. He's in a wheelchair, and he goes, "Dad, can I take this off now?" And Romero's like, "Oh, we're way past that." And he fully just gets up out of the wheelchair, takes off the neck brace. He goes, "Oh man, that was crazy. Pretending to be poisoned was crazy. Like I truly, it was just." He goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And you haven't had?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah, I haven't." And he goes, zips down Roth's shirt and opens his back, and you see like a full like port to pull a quartz crystal out. He decharges, and then he puts a long crystal back into his chest, closes it, and you see turns like back up full charge again. He goes, "Thanks, Dad." Romero goes, "Don't fucking call me that. You're a thing I made. All the dad shit's it's done now." And you see they look at each other like this weird construct robot, kind of like going through the emotions. He goes, "Understood. I have turned off my emotion circuit, as I will no longer be needing that. Thank you." And he turns and walks away. Trying to see if there's anybody else that's there in attendance. No. Allred, this weird, monstrous, like zombified wolf man, is just kind of like eyes locked onto the door at the back. And then these two, Lucky and Good Boy, having made a lifelong promise to protect Allred, sort of stand there by his side. And they look at each other till the death. Till the death. Like, Good Boy is not comfortable with this at all, but Sir Lucky is. He's paladin through and through, and he takes his promises very seriously. At that point, Teal, do you want to say anything else?
I want to add something.
Go ahead.
Just while all this has been going on,
Mhm.
Teal has just been like eyes closed, just calm. just smiling, never frowning, just
Yeah.
smiling
Mm-hmm.
and thankful.
Mhm.
And focusing on everything bubbling up.
Mhm.
Missing eye. Still annoyed at that. Still annoying. Teal's magic is all like color based. It's all colorful.
Mhm.
I want Teal's eye to be like just not like draconic anymore, just like a swirling mass of color.
Swirl massive color.
Just almost. Almost.
As you bide that time, those colors slowly swirl. I'm gonna say that's where we end our session.
So all of that
You
happened.
telling me you two fucks have been in cahoots this whole time?
Oh
You've
yeah.
been lying to me this whole time, bastard. Ben bastard.
Oh yeah, we've been in this.
All right.
What?
Cool. Who's
What
been
did
in
I miss?
cahoots?
How?
We know.
Oh, what's happening? Who's been in cahoots?
Working
He's
with
talking
the
about
enemy,
me.
Ben.
Working with
What?
who?
The enemy.
The enemy?
Yeah, you.
Dragonborns.
Oh my god. Yeah,
What's
the
up?
Dragonborn. Yeah.
Ah, he been working with you. Ben been working with you, the enemy. I didn't know y'all two been in cahoots in the DMs. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Oh my
and
god.
I'm here for it.
Oh my god.
Is it DM?
We've been talking as much as I've talked to everybody else. There was just
Me
one
and you have talked a
time.
lot. What have y'all two been talking about?
There was just one time that Ben was on stream and we were like going over spells.
One of his
Yeah.
spells, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Okay. All right.
But all right, let's go ahead and let's try to get this wrapped up pretty quick. I'm gonna go through gems. What's up?
So everything that just happened before Lolth summoned the storm and went inside.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like I basically like right after that happened, like this giant monstrosity climbs through
Mhm.
Teal, and you just see
Mhm.
fucking Lolth.
Mhm.
It's for like a second, just never mind.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. She goes in and then she just disappears under the ground, like she's just gone.
What?
Good.
Yeah, I know.
Why did she come up just to go back down?
She's fully like she has that second layer of that spider web universe still that she's
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like in the theater. The theater technically doesn't exist in the material plane. The theater is there, but it's also not there. It's a plane unto itself. So you have to go inside in order to go inside. Like you can't burrow under the theater and then get up through the theater.
Yeah.
You know. I think Teal,
So in
you
order
would
to be
have
close to the theater.
Teal, you would have seen like a really teeny tiny, like almost like a choker of the ID tag, and it says Lolth on it. It's got a picture of her like with the camera.
Amazing.
Just really confused.
She needed one. She fully needed one to get in. Not even she could just like bypass what Romero, had put up. So, anyways, let's start with Dragnar over here, top right.
Okay. First I got it. Well, firstly, roleplay, particularly this session, fucking amazing for everyone. Then I've got inking, so Stephen inking himself instead of like sweating. That was fun. Just the visual of that as well.
Yeah, that was a crazy one to try and imagine.
Because like when you said the eyebrows raising, I was fully imagining like 2 post-it notes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Exactly.
It was brilliant.
Amazing.
Zephyr's racist rant to his parents, who are supposed to be like, almost like this good, chaotic, like neutral, smack bang in the middle balance, and he's like, oh yeah, these fucking Dragonborn need to go, equals lol for mongrel and all this and whatever else. And no, Tiamat was a mongrel even.
Tiamat was the mongrel.
I was fully expecting you to have like Tiamat just appear and like attack or something. Fully attack the ley line just for saying it.
Maybe
so
later.
That was cool. Dating death as well. So his
Oh,
parents bringing him up on that. Just because? Did you want to date her just because you both have scythes? Like, really? Yeah.
So fun.
No, Agate shouting, accidentally waking the kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. And you didn't ask. Things to ask. Oh, yeah.
Never ask.
All right.
Always
of
action.
course.
Let's.
And then Pendragon. Just
Oh, of
because
course.
Pendragon. I gotta.
So good to see him, man.
It was good to see him. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Alright.
I fully thought the gift was going to be the Pendragon was going to come back.
The what?
I fully thought the Dragnar's thing was going to be the Pendragon was going to come back.
Now that it's passed, we talked about it, and it was like,
Mhm.
It
Chris
was
was
an
like-
option.
yeah, Chris was like,
Okay.
I don't know, it's really metagamey. I love him, but I don't think,
Mm-hmm.
And
It was-
I agreed.
There wasn't a lot mechanically there he would have done to help, really.
That's valid.
And like I did say in the message, it feels metagamey to say, but what I've got now is gonna, I can guarantee, is gonna be helpful.
Yeah.
Having Pen back in any form, I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, there's not a lot he could do for us.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
and like
valid.
because Pendragon like went against like being in
Yeah.
essentially
Yeah,
what is a
that's
god
valid
form.
reason.
Like I
Yeah.
was only gonna allow Pen to be
Yeah.
here for like a few seconds, which wouldn't have been very fun anyways.
Understandable.
Okay, let's go over
Yeah.
to Locke Teal, which we didn't get to see a lot of Locke today, but I'd rather talk more about Teal anyways.
I mean, she slept just fine using Ellen as a pillow, so
Mother,
just sleep.
muscle mommy.
I was gonna
But-
say, if he's calling Locke mother, what does he call Ellen?
I call
Mama.
her Miss DeGeneres.
Amazing. Oh, Elfin. That's what that's
Yeah,
it.
Elfin.
Mhm.
I just love Shara's interactions with Locke. That's always funny. He's like, I am still uncomfortable. Just walking up and massaging shoulder.
Char's too comfortable.
Dragnar's whole interaction with Pen was just adorable when he like sees him and like starts like lunge running at him.
So
It,
Oh boy!
Tiamat just squeezing Pen for like no particular reason.
she's one of those
Jealousy.
people. She's one of those people that's like, I see something cute, I have to squeeze it till it dies, and basically did that.
Mhm.
Oh, it was
Mhm.
jealousy through and through. Because she abandoned her son. Her son now likes me more, and she saw that and didn't like it. So she had to like give Pendragon a hug because he was getting too familiar with me. It's jealousy. I can see it.
I'd also say she's definitely one of those like single moms that's like, I'm not raising this kid. I'm not.
Mhm.
This isn't my kid. What do you mean?
Mhm.
You came out of your brain, Bahamut.
Mhm.
I can't believe Bahamut just abandoned his kid like that.
Hey man,
Mhm.
Bahamut. He also is, fallible. So, but yeah,
He
finish
had
up.
his angsty teen face.
Finish up. Mr. Ben Teal Locke.
Agate and Charlie. I love Charlie.
She's so cute.
Charlie's adorbs. She's
Just
adorbs.
this big bulb spider just fucking
She's-
neck.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then just biting
Adorable.
them.
Yup.
That was funny. And then I was dying when
when Zephyr was like right in front of his parents, just you're right. No, like you're literally right here. We are in the same
We
plane of
see
existence.
you. We see
We,
you.
we right here.
Mhm.
You don't even have the masks on. We can hear you even better than normal.
All
That
right.
was so funny.
Uh,
That was great.
WDM W session.
Thank you. This is the first time that it's been WW.
You just
Okay.
wait till the next time.
Yeah, next session's gonna be a little rough, killing your friends and stuff, and seeing people just die in front of you. Anyways, Zephyr, let's get some gems here.
And you can't just pass it off to me after saying that.
I don't see
Like,
why not.
you know?
I don't see why not.
Unfortunately, I have to give you a WDM and
Dubs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
unfortunately, yeah, you better be grateful. Be grateful for what you got. Don't get too many of those.
Wow. Insane. All right, let's go. Continue.
My gym for sure is a rhinestone. The fact that you're you ask us like, hey, who do you want to doom for life? Because you know what I'm saying, like who do you care about? Like who's more people you
What I
can
missed?
fucking doom them in their bloodlines for life, bro?
Yeah, who else?
Rhinestone.
Who else needs to be cursed?
Rhinestone of hell.
I don't Rhinestone.
I think for sure, like a dragon, like a weird dragon mix, Dragnar, the eruption agate, my stuff, the chaos spell that this guy Teal got. This is gonna be a equation for destiny. It's gonna be very great. Very excited to see everybody's stuff in action.
I'm scared about what type of stuff we're fighting if this is the kind of stuff we have.
I
My
had
final
books
gem for sure. Oh,
full
go ahead,
of-
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I had books of all
Oh,
the
go
stat
ahead,
blocks I was gonna use today, and didn't get to use them sadly. So this guy's got a full 2 pages of stat blocks. So
That guy.
you know that it's gonna be good.
And then final gem, I am curious and very excited for like we're gonna need like a tournament of power type stage. Do y'all know what I mean? Like the tournament of power, like where all the angels and gods made this, like it was built so that it couldn't be destroyed. We're gonna need something like that for the final battlefield. Like if you just put us on a plains field, bro, like it's gonna get smoted to death.
I mean, that's
I am
what
Going to?
I'm
That's
curious
what-
where we're gonna fight at.
I mean, the Chaos Theater. That's where you guys are going, which is something that exists and doesn't exist. It is its own plane.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like not actually there in the material plane. You can see it.
I didn't know if this was gonna like transition elsewhere. Cause like remember when you guys were fighting old dude? I wasn't thinking it was gonna be like that. I was just thinking kind of more open. I was like maybe the fight initiates there, but who knows what's gonna happen if we're fighting gods.
Right.
I didn't think that. I forgot about the Chaos Theater. I'll just be honest. I forgot. I'll take the rhinestone.
I love it so much. Okay.
I'll take the Word document.
That's fine.
Come
You're
on, James.
fired. Yeah, you're fired.
Fire. Fire.
Oh no. Fire. Every time.
Every time.
Every time somebody says fire.
Yeah. Fire.
That is the automatic, and I keep having to remind myself that like people outside of this don't know that. Who would not know what I was talking
Oh,
about.
you've been saying that to people? Like just
I haven't, I haven't been saying it, but every time I
it's
want
like
to
a
say
thought.
it like that, and I have to stop myself because I'm like, nobody else is gonna know what that means.
Beautiful.
And it would take 2 years to explain why that is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to go back and watch Spelljammer, or what's it called? Strixhaven.
Strixhaven, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go
Exactly.
ahead. We're gonna step into the corner where we belong. Emily's posted corner.
I actually
Let's-
don't have too many
You know?
because I was like, because like all of like the roleplay stuff today, I was like, you know,
You're into it, yeah.
dialed into that.
Yeah. Read what you got, because I'd like to go to bed.
Valid.
Would you?
Alan at the very beginning, like picking him up and dropping him. Just that, picking him up and dropping him, he takes damage, and then Saphir slapping his ankle to give him health back.
Yeah.
It's great. The variation on effing wizards and just turning it into very specific, where we were like, they're gods. This is god stuff. He's like, okay, it's effing god wizards.
Grass wizards.
I do have grass wizards written later on.
That was funny.
Love the expansion of it. Remember Wolf's Beach episode? I need to hear that in a 15-chapter book.
You know?
I need that to be the short story novella
Yeah, absolutely.
of the side story of their
Just
beach episode.
Him putting the lotion on her back and just like getting a nosebleed. It's all anime.
Exactly. And then I would figure out, like, okay, so you're a spider, so you have an exoskeleton. Can your exoskeleton get sunburnt? Like, do you need to put sunscreen on, like, your spider legs?
Yeah, she does.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's great. That was great. And then I have grass wizards.
Yeah.
And then our father, who might be in heaven, who'll be on vacation.
That was all y'all. I love that so much.
That was great. That was
Oh,
fantastic.
man.
The fact that it was like the fact that when we got to Zephyr's dream and it was like how are you feeling? And we're all like okay, like it's big, like it's the night before the thing, like we're getting serious. It's like, how's Zephyr feeling? Oh, he's great.
Nice,
He just got a milkshake. It's so great.
Yeah, that milkshake was good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
just like
better than dairy before bed.
So
Unless you're
bloated.
lactose intolerant.
Yeah, so bloated.
does Zephyr need to take Lactaid?
Zephyr is not lactose intolerant.
Can we roll for intolerance?
Roll for
You
intelligence.
make me
Do
roll
it.
for
Oh,
that.
we know he's intolerant.
I'm asking.
I riot.
I'm asking. Roll for lactose intolerance.
You're
I need to see this. Oh, 18?
Damn you
Yeah.
to hell, Ben.
You're all
Damn
good.
you to hell
You're-
for suggesting that.
You're all good. 18, you...
Damn you to hell, Ben.
You're just a little bloated. Just a little bit. Even on 18.
Just a
I
normal
was, so
amount.
hoping, I was so hoping it was a 1.
Amazing.
All right.
The fact that the door was automatic. Zephyr was like thinking about it, and he walks through, and he's like, "You know that door is automatic, right?" And it's like, "Let me have my fun." That was great.
Want to do something cool too, man.
Exactly. Also, the self bleeping. Also,
Oh
great.
yeah, that's
I
a
don't remember-
throwback. That's a throwback.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the main damage that I used to do? Like Toll the Dead used to be the best damage that I could do.
Oh,
and
yeah,
when
yeah.
I casted Toll the Dead, what was that cringy thing I used to say? It's like something where I'm from, we bleep words like that, and then I in their ear. And that's how I casted Toll the Dead.
So funny.
Amazing.
And it just became the
Amazing.
lore that like when you cursed where I'm from, you get bleeped.
I forgot about that.
That's
Mhm.
funny.
That's amazing. I'm gonna make a note. About
Nice
that.
throwback.
I'm just gonna make a
Something
note.
I totally
that
forgot.
effect is probably gone now since people have been messing with the ley line, taking the energy from the ley line.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
that's there where I'm from is dead.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
no.
not doing great. They're
Oh,
alright.
rough.
I just will consider them dead.
They're alright. Jesus.
Hey,
Alright.
who knows? Maybe there's some people still there. Doing the fake call end to avoid talking about a girl with his parents. Great, fantastic. just all the interactions of Dragnar with the twins, with Axel and Alexa, like that is adorable. Like as soon as stuff happened, like we were all like, nobody's hurting these kids, but like Dragnar's really taking them on as like Dragnar's their new dad, or at least like Uncle
fully
Dragnar.
adopting them.
Mhm,
I'm adopting them or stealing them,
Mhm.
whichever it needs to be.
I mean, their dad is essentially dead.
Their dad is
So-
dead, yeah.
And it sounds
So-
like Axel wants to follow me anyway, so
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I might as well
Exactly.
adopt him. And if
Might
I'm
as
going to
well.
adopt him, I've got to adopt Alexa. I can't split them up.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So you gotta have both of them. Exactly. Exactly. And they can be great older siblings for Brick whenever Brick happens later.
Brick.
Exactly.
Love
Brick
Brick.
dies to the curse.
I was going to say
Huh.
Brick was my firstborn, so he's already dead. So,
No.
but then my firstborn already died.
That
So
was
I'm
that was imaginary, Brick. Calm down. That was
Wait, found the
imaginary, Brick.
loophole.
I was gonna say, I thought that happened in your head.
In your head.
Yes, but Dragnar believes it happened.
Hmm,
Valid. Okay, valid.
but it didn't.
So
Okay.
Dragnar's there going, I don't need to worry.
What if you
Yeah,
adopt?
right.
What
And
if
then
you
he
adopt
dies.
the thought of
Huh?
him?
What?
What if you just adopt the imaginary one?
Nope.
What if I adopt Romero and kill him?
Nope. It's not how it works.
What would that do?
There's
You
no,
just walk up, son.
there's no getting around this one, guys. You're actually gonna have to not die. You're just gonna have to not die. Like just try
Oh,
not to
He
that's
adopted
what
you.
you make.
I believe
make
you
him your
adopt me.
first.
That makes you my first. Die.
be my first. He's like, no,
Right.
the loophole.
Got
is
around
real."
it. Wow.
I should have got
Technically,
a
though,
lot.
if we really wanted to go with that loophole, then it probably should be either Agate or Zephyr. Because technically, if Brick counts, or if Trent counts, then it wouldn't be able to work with y'all.
Yeah, true. Y'all, see, that's why I
But-
did the whole thing, like, if you die, you die. And I added that, because I knew immediately there's going to be some weird, wacky little
Like, scared out of my
loopholes.
loophole.
And,
Uh-huh.
because I looked at the spell, it's not that crazy if, like, you just, like, oh, what if I just never have a kid? It's like, oh, well, then
Then you're fine.
you're fine, I guess. You win.
Mm-hmm.
You win D&D.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you had to make it something else as well.
Yeah, man.
Of
All right,
course.
what else you
Of
got?
course. Having the interaction, that initial interaction with Bahamut while he's trapped under the kids, he's like, I would get up, but I literally can't. Like, in the same way that a cat gets in your lap and you're like, I can't move, I'm
Yeah.
trapped. It has been chosen. He's like, I can't go anywhere. Sorry, I have the kids here. It was great. Oh, and also the something was taken from you, and the clarifying of someone.
It's really
great.
cute. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he was talking about his own son.
Yeah,
He referred to his son as
I
a
hadn't
thing.
thought about that.
'Cause, okay, Just clarification. He
Yeah.
would have told you this. Pendragon is born of thought. Pendragon is not an egg. He's not a physical thing. Like, Pendragon was born of the pure love that those two experienced in the moment, and then was
Mhm.
later just existed.
He's literally the I got pregnant from a kiss.
Uh-huh.
He is. He is.
Uh-huh.
He's
Mhm.
the equivalent.
Athena?
Athena. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's Athena.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice.
All powerful and all round.
He is an all-rounder, literally.
He is.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then just a note of just all the portals. Like, all the portals, all the axes. Great. But specifically where he was like, specifically the one where he like opened the portal and Jordan was like, he was like, wait, no, what?
Portals.
Next thing you go through it. Exactly. Oh, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah. But then also, oh my gosh, just all of the setup. Well, and also the using Alan as a pillow, love that as a continuation. was great.
Yeah, fully not my
That was
idea.
great.
That's Ben's idea.
He has no muscle. He has to be squishy.
My headphones
Well, he's-
just died.
No, the headphones died. Okay, let's try and wrap it up quicker. Yeah, Alan is just a bag of bones. He's actually kind of sharp. He's really pointy. You just feel like a shoulder. You feel like an elbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
His tummy, if anything, is really squishy. Yeah. His tum, but it's so
Alan's?
loud. Yeah, but it's so loud. Just could be a demon in there. You're not
got all-
sure.
he is the one that's lactose intolerant.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Alan has so many allergies. Like he's not healthy. He's not okay.
Mhm.
He shouldn't
Mhm.
be alive, probably.
That's actually what all these runes and protections are for. It's nothing to do with protecting from like outside danger. It's just protecting from pollen.
Pollen and milk.
Insane. All right.
It's literally just an anti-allergy like field.
Insane. Wednesday session. We're gonna do that. Still, we're doing a cinema.
Yes.
Awesome. Excited. Okay.
I just need to do the balancing, and I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
And we just need regular adventure characters.
Yep.
Let us know
Yeah,
what
so it's fantasy?
levels. Huh?
He said it's fantasy.
It's pure
Wow.
fantasy.
Okay, watch again.
Pure fantasy. He said. Let's let us know what
Nice.
levels. I don't think you said any restrictions, but I think usually you say like no feats, right?
He
Yeah.
said he can't tell us the level yet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
no level.
above the level.
Yeah, just
I'll
let us
probably
know.
do that tomorrow. Except a bit of balancing, and I'll know. Yeah, no like actual restrictions on class or race. Just as usual, no feats, only improvements.
Right.
And I'd say everybody can have one green piece of equipment.
Love that. Cool. That's gonna be it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for coming as always. You guys are truly like Sunday is like exciting for me. I love it so much, you know. And then Wednesday is so much fun being a player. I forget how much fun it is to be a player. I just can't wait till there's like a consistent character growth, like character arc. That'll be fun to experience for the first time, I think.
That'll probably be my session because I see from how y'all play, I can't make a one shot.
Don't do it. It will be so boring.
You don't
No,
have
like
to
I've
be
already let y'all know. Like it's gonna be a mini campaign, but it's not gonna be like 2 years.
Yeah, just like
3 years.
80 sessions.
But that's not a mini campaign.
That's a
We didn't go
yeah,
for
that's
2
a damn,
years.
that's a life arc.
life arc. I'll say, Chris, even though we haven't been able to do like character growth or anything, I love the fact that it is like a story, you know, because like we're completely different characters every single time. But now we have that drop where it's like, who's this other person in the movies with us?
What? Rose?
Rose. Yes.
Yeah.
We were freaking out last time. We were freaking out. Who's Rose?
Wild.
All right.
But will you ever find out?
Oh, see, I knew you were gonna do some bullshit. Okay. See you guys Wednesday, and then see you guys Sunday. Let me double check what Sunday exactly is. Okay, it's just the 11th. Cool.
101.
I don't know,
Mhm.
cause 2 Wednesdays from now is the 14th, Valentine's Day. I don't know if y'all want to do like a Valentine's Day special, but let me. Because I don't know if we're doing anything for Valentine's at the moment. We just definitely got each other gifts, which were cute. So,
Nice.
but that was it.
Priyanka could join us if she wants to play Wednesday.
She's been playing Wednesday, but yeah.
On Valentine's Day, if y'all aren't doing anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'd love to do like a Valentine's Day special. Maybe continuing the Santa story, in the other world.
I can be Alternaria again.
Yes, we loved Alternaria. We actually were talking about her for a little bit. Okay, cool. We'll figure something out. I'll message you guys. Chris, get back to us about stuff we need to do. And then I'm just excited to start this fight. Like, basically, the beginning of next Sunday, you guys are going to walk into the Chaos Theater. There's gonna be no I'm sneaky, blah blah blah. Your tags let people know you're fucking walking in. There's no sneak here. There is you and the opponent. Hold on 1 second.
We got to be super tactical about who we attack too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Priyanka said Christmas Santa for Valentine's Day. To continue that story. So she's with it too.
Down.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see ya. And y'all have a
Night.
wonderful night, okay?
All
As
right.
well, man. Hey, see y'all next time.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.